almost had the 10-second mark.
10.
So close.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, I think you're ahead of me for once.
1. Let's do it.
Music still slaps.
It's growing on me.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
It's in English.
I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
I appreciate it.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Ooh, that bass, man. Sick. Boom, 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 boom.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Dirt Blender's getting older. You can see it in his face.
Aging with us.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
That net kid is just causing chaos.
And that kid is the main character.
There you go. To you, Andre.
Oh. Taco.
Music going epic for that taco.
Pictomancer! It is so Pictomancer! Yes!
In the
I called that shit!
sea.
And Quail's the Pictomancer! Let's go!
No artifact armor reveal though, surprisingly.
Is it a pet job? Maybe that's just a spell.
Look at that bridge.
I know, that's a bridge. You called Cryle, though. You called Cryle being it.
Oh, yeah.
The scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World.
Emo Rathgar, let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Looks good.
Put out.
Oh, the crowd type.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd over the trailer.
Oh, it's nice that they did go the FFXIV Ronso route. You can actually see the bridge now on Horizon.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Tatum Manson looks so fucking pretty. Whatever it's going to be called up, we don't know just yet, chat.
Yeah. Oh God, I want that jersey. I want both jerseys. Ah. The white one's Warrior of Light. The black one's Warrior of Darkness.
Yoshi actually looks younger today.
Maybe he got some sleep.
Maybe.
And a haircut. He got a haircut.
Finger glasses as well.
And he's not working on 16 at the moment.
皆さんようこそお越しくださいました。ファイナルファンタジー14プロデューサー兼ディレクターの吉田です。よろしくお願いします。
He says good morning. It is morning over there, so.
サイリウムの数がすごくてちょっと動揺しております。ありがとうございます。Hi guys, thank you for coming today. My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. さあ、新生14 10周年グローバルファンフェスツアーのトリとなる日本のファンフェスティバルいよいよ開幕です。ただですね、新年1月1日、能登半島の方で非常に大きな地震があって、被災された皆様に、心よりお見舞い申し上げます。非常に困難な状況から、1年ね幕開けとなった日本なんですが、僕らやっぱりゲーム開発者にとって、特にファイナルファンタジー14にとっては被災された光の戦士の皆さんがですね日常を取り戻した時に、お帰りなさいと、楽しい世界がしっかり、作られて維持されていくことが我々の一番やらなければいけない仕事かなと。He
offers a heartfelt condolences to those affected by the Noto earthquake as well. I was really hoping that, yeah. The good part is no reactors, as far as I know, have faulted. So, but yeah, it's still not good for Japan.
せっかくの機会なので自分が行けなかった分まで、皆さんに楽しんでほしいというふうにコメントを拝見しましたので、この会場に、いらっしゃる皆さん、そして配信ご覧の皆さん、僕らも含めてですが、とにかく楽しく目いっぱいやって、皆さんに力を届けられればなと思ってますので、
The Japanese will rise up again from the ashes and rebuild themselves stronger.
And if you are currently playing on Japanese servers, please expect your auto demolition to be turned off for a while.
Yeah.
Because they take care of you in this moment.
ありがとうございます。
In whatever way they
楽
can.
しむの
Yeah.
が仕事だって。いえ、吉田見てるって、これ必ずありますね。あります。見てますよ。見てます、見てます。はい、こちらは、YouTube と、Twitch です。
He wants to look at the chat.
新ヘアスタイルってそれか、それ吉田の新ヘアスタイルなだけだ。よろしくお願いします。ファイナルファンタジー14新生10周年ということもありますし、 世界中の光の戦士の皆さんのおかげ、それに支えられてですね、まさかまさかのこの東京ドームでの、開催となりました。そのお礼の意味も込めてですね、すいません、世界中の、光の戦士の皆さん、基調講演、7.0 の情報楽しみにしていると思いますので、ここだけはすいません、英語同時通訳、通訳対応でやらせていただければと思います。全世界で盛り上がっていきたいと思いますので、日本のプレイヤーの皆さんもご理解いただけると大変助かります。さあ、というわけで基調講演の通訳パートナーはリード英語翻訳者のケイトさんです。さあ、ケイトさん入ってきてください。
どうぞよろしくお願いします。
And we have Kate translating for us.
Yeah, hello, Kate.
Hello to everyone on stream. I am Kate, the lead English translator, and I am once again here to tell you what Yoshi P says.
さすが英語お上手。
I am very good at English. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ロンドンのファンフェスの時にはケイトさんね、ちょっといろいろ作業がね忙しくて工事にバトンタッチだったんですけど、どうですか、 7.0 の翻訳作業順調ですか？
順調です。
お、即答で順調。
I was unable to attend the London Fan Fest because I was very busy working on 7.0, so Koji thankfully took over. But it is going well, our development progress, and I am making sure to fuel my motivation with a lot of tacos. So, tacos を食べることでモチベーションをバフしながら頑張ってます。
Taco hype!
そんなにタコス、
Should have made
上がるん
tacos.
だね。
まあそうで、まあグラハティア見ればタコス食べたくなりますよ。
あ、なるほど。
If you see Graha, you want to eat the tacos. It's not weird. It's not weird.
It's not weird at all.
さてさて、改めまして、ファンフェス
Tacos are amazing.
in 東京ドーム、夢のようなファンフェス、ワクワクをお届けする2日間、その幕開けは僕の基調講演からスタートします。その内容はもちろんこちらになります。
So once again, welcome to FanFest in Tokyo. This is a dreamlike FanFest being held in Tokyo Dome. And we want to kick it off with my keynote, the subject of which is, of course,
拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーの最新情報をお届けしてまいります。
Give us a date.
the newest information on our expansion Dawn Trail.
Late July, I'm guessing.
そして気になる発売日なんですが、
July, August, yeah.
きっと3つ目のファンフェスだから発売日出るんだろうなと思っている
Probably
と
late
思
June
う
for
んです
media
が、
talk.
I mean,
すいません、計画上の日
they
程
could
は
put it
もちろん
late
決まってはいる
June.
んで
That
すが、
would be summer.
現状ギリギリまで
But
ちょ
I
っ
don't
とすい
see
ま
it.
せん、
I just
スケ
don't
ジュ
see
ール
it.
の最終調整確認をしております。
So given that this is the third FanFest, you're probably expecting us to announce the release date of Dawn Trail. Unfortunately, though, we do have an internal date that we are
Well, obviously.
targeting. We are adjusting the schedule, making sure it's fine-tuned as much as it possibly can be before announcing, so we will not be sharing that today.
なんで慎重かというとですね、皆さんよくご存知かと思いますが、今月のフィナーレでですね、私ゲーム業界人として人生初めての延期を、させていただくということをしてしまいましたので、ちょっと今回はまあたとえ数週間だろうが、そういったことがないようにギリギリまで、しっかりした日程調整するためにあとほんの少しお時間いただければと思います。
If you're wondering why,
So they rolled it
well,
off
it's
because of Ben
because,
Walker.
as you know, for Endwalker, for the very first time in my career, we had to delay the release. We don't want that to happen again, even if it's just a few weeks. So we are taking great care to make sure that our schedule is on track before announcing, but we will get you that info as soon as we can.
Fair.
もうコメントですね。
Fair.
10月か。
I hate that with releases. Like they give you a date and you're like, all right, let's go, and then we pushed it back 6 months or whatever.
People are saying, you mean October then?
Look
It's
at
not
you,
gonna be summer,
Skull and
it's going to be
Bones.
October, isn't it? No, no, it will be summer.
Cyberpunk, Starfield,
So many games.
so many games.
We said
Final
in
Fantasy
16 we were
15
going to release it in
as
summer, and
a
it came out in
close to
June.
home example for us.
スクエニ時間じゃなく、14時間の夏でちゃんと出すようにします。
We will not be releasing on Square Enix time. We will be releasing on 14 time, which means properly in summer.
はい、できるだけですね、早く発売日をお出しできるように、頑張りますので、ちょっと別の次の機会で、させていただければと思います。すいません。
Quarter 3, Quarter 2 shenanigans.
So we will work very hard to get you that info as soon as possible, and we'll have it for you next time. So thank you for your patience.
さあでは本格的に。
He's making sure we get our beach episode at the correct time of year.
Just in time for me to have enough vacation time to do it.
Of course, let's talk about the content of Dawn Trail and the thing you're most looking forward to.
That's right, Pictomancer, baby!
What's it called? Come on, give us the actual name.
What's it called? Pictomancer. How do you not?
Did you figure out what job it is?
How do you do that job but not call it the job?
How do you call Viper not thief? You know? God, sit down.
That's not even a job name.
さあ、僕があれこれ説明する前にですね、動画で一番最初その動きをご覧いただこうと思います。
But before you hear from me, let's see it on video.
それでは。
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, let's see some actions.
It's like Realms gear. Ooh. That's the artifact gear right there.
Realm.
Very Realm.
That's extremely Realm, yeah. The Lalafels are going to have fun with this one.
It's very anime. I love it.
Oh God, it is.
I have to feel that it's like ninjutsu.
How can you take this serious in the middle of an ultimate?
I have I'm thinking like ninjutsu, like mudras, like depending on the combination of colors, you get different portraits, and that creates a different effect. Pictomancer.
Thank you.
Legacy. 新ジョブ第2弾は
Lamikote looks more annoyed.
武器とする遠隔魔法 DPS となっています。
The second job of Dawn Trail will be ranged magical DPS wielding a brush, the Pictomancer.
さあ皆さん予想の方は当たっていたでしょうか？
Did you guess correctly?
Yes, way back at the first FanFest. The first T-shirt.
He did a good job. One T-shirt, two jobs.
At Las Vegas FanFest, I wore a very mysterious T-shirt.
まあうまいことなんか2つのジョブの
Turtles, baby.
ヒントっぽくなったのかなっていう気がします。
I feel like it was a good hint for both jobs.
Yes.
はい。ピクトマンサーはですね、FF6 に唯一登場したジョブになってます。
Pictomancer was the only job to debut in Final Fantasy VI.
This is true. And it really hasn't shown its head since.
描いたその敵の技を使うというジョブでした。
In FF6, Pictomancer used their brush to draw their enemies and therefore use their techniques.
ファイナルファンタジー14ではその描くという部分を発展させ、ピクトマンサーがさまざまなモンスターだけじゃなくて絵を描いてそれを魔法として攻撃や補助などの効果を発動させていくという見た目にも非常にユニークなジョブになってます。
FF14's Pictomancer has a bit broader of painting skill. They can paint not only monsters but landscapes and other things, not just the enemies that they are currently facing. And they also have a very unique appearance.
暁のメンバーであるクルルが今回ピクトマンサーにジョブチェンジすることになりました。
And the Scion Kryl has become Pictomancer.
Yay! And you called that one just before this started, so.
I've been calling it since the first FanFest, really.
Because Kryl could never fight before, right? She was always sort of stuck watching things at home.
Yeah.
I think she probably tried really hard to take on this new role.
吉田はピクトマンサーのコスプレをしないのかっていうふうに、目に入ってきておりますが、さすがにこのジョブ、50歳のおじさんが、コスプレするのは厳しいものがあると。
I'm seeing people saying, why isn't Yoshi P cosplaying the Pictomancer? But honestly, I think it would be a little bit difficult for me as a 50-year-old man to portray the image of this job.
No, I think you could have done it. You could have done it.
Yeah.
People are like shocked.
Do it tomorrow during your walk with Yoshi P. Yoshi P.
というわけで今回はですね、僕の
He could have come out as the
素敵な
Pictomancer.
モデルさんに新ジョブ衣装を着ていただいてます。
That's pigeonholing it
But
as
in
a
my
female
place, we
job.
do have a wonderful model who will be showing off this
There we
job
go.
here.
ご登場いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Oh, come on, Foxconn. It's got to be mobile, right?
Is it mobile?
Oh,
Is
it's
it
not
Foxconn?
mobile.
Is it Foxconn? No.
Is there call here out?
Who is that? Is that our...
いや、さすがでしょ
Wow, impressive.
う。可愛いの声ありがとうございます。
That's a pretty
どう
good
ですか
cosplay.
見てくださいよ。
Very nice.
無理でしょ。
See, this wouldn't be a good look on me.
Yes, it would. you look fabulous. He would look fabulous.
ちょっとコメント会場の一斉に大丈夫似合うよみたいなのやめてもらっていいですか。
Everyone keeps saying, no, it'd be fine, it'll look great, please stop.
Yoshi get embarrassed.
こちら新ジョブピクトマンサーのジョブ専用装備をまといイメージキャラクターとして登場していただきました。
So our model here is wearing the job outfit for Pictomancer.
Yeah.
着心地はいかがですか。
How does it feel?
良い。
Good.
How's it feel? Like we're gonna wear it sometime in the future? Well, someone will in a cosplay.
確かに。
Oh, yeah.
My gear was also of high
There's someone
quality, but
already
man,
going.
this
I
is
got most of
impressive.
this outfit at home. Why
で
didn't
は
I
ピクト
pack
マン
it?
サーのね、紹介が終わるまでちょっとステージ上に一緒にいただきましょう。
If you could stay up here while we finish introducing Pictomancer, that'd be great.
ではピクトマンサーの特徴を見ていこうと思います。
Actually, wouldn't be
So
surprised if
let's look
there's
at the
someone at the
details
Cosmo
of this job.
contest as well.
まずロールに関しては先ほどお伝えした通り遠隔魔法 DPS で
I have a
装備
feeling
枠
this is gonna
は
be
キャスター
like
枠になってます。
So this will be ranged magical DPS using the gear of casting.
そして筆という専用の武器を使います。
And they have a special weapon that is their brush.
コメント配信そろそろそのコスプレした吉田の腹が見たかったとかそういうのはいいんで集中して聞いてもらっていいですか。
I see you all on the stream saying you wanted to see my midriff. Please stop and pay attention now.
こちら対応クラスはございません。最初から
Stop getting thirsty for Yoshi P
戦えま
chat.
す。
So there is no requisite class for this job. You can just start from the job itself.
そしてスタートの初期レベルは80から
Level
となっており
80,
ま
shocker.
す。
Yeah.
Starting level will be 80.
Yeah, if they started at Viper at 80 and then they said, oh, no, pitch back to level 60, you'd be like, what are you doing?
And the job quest will be beginning in Gridania.
黄金のレガシースタートの際には条件を満たしていればすぐにでも使用可能となっています。
So long as you've completed the requirements, you will be able to pick up this job right as soon as you get into Dawn Trail.
そうなんかグリダニアでジョブクエスト開始するの久しぶりなんですよね。
It's been a long time since we had a job quest start in Gridania.
はい、結構特徴的なジョブクエストになっておりますの
Very
で、
true.
ジョブクエスト自体
Gunbreaker was the last one, I
お楽しみ
believe.
ください。
The job quests themselves are also very
Did
unique,
it
so
start
I
there?
hope you'll
I
look forward to
know.
that.
Yeah,
で
Gunbreaker
は続い
started
て
in
バト
red.
ルのイメージに行
The
きまし
first
ょう。
quest takes you into
Now let's talk
Central
about what
Shroud.
they're like in combat.
No, sorry, Eastern Shroud.
まず先ほどお伝えした通り筆に魔力を込めて描いたイメージそれを力にして戦うのがピクトマンサーです。
As we mentioned, the Pictomancer concentrates aether in
Yeah,
their
Todd,
brush
know the History
to
Channel meme
release
with
their power by
aliens?
drawing pictures.
I'm seeing this and my brain's just going,
いうジャンルの魔
Dynamis.
法を使います。
It is the magic of an artist.
さらにですね、ファイナルファンタジー16のピクトマンサーはね、相手のモンスター自体の絵を描くっていうジョブだったんですが、
The Pictomancer in 6 was drawing just their enemies.
ファイナルファンタジー14では相対する敵に関わりなく、さまざまな生物や武器、さらには風景を描いて効果を発揮させます。
But regardless of what enemy they're facing, FF14's Pictomancer can draw creatures, weapons, and even landscapes.
結構あれですね、VFX、エフェクトと呼ばれるものもピクトマンサー専用のタッチでちょっとね、ドローイングされたような形でかなりね試行錯誤を繰り返して作っています。
We have quite a few original visual effects for Pictomancer to really make it look like they are drawing.
Yeah, just from the video.
絵を描くためには詠唱時間がありますが、もちろんそれを補う詠唱魔法とか、アビリティも存在しています。
Of course, in order to create a work of art, it's going to take some time, but to go along with that, you also have instant cast spells and abilities.
ピクトマンサーは自身が攻撃するだけでなくパーティーを強化するような魔法も一部持っています。
And the Pictomancer does not simply attack, they also have magic that can buff their party.
サポートジョブというわけではないので、まあそういったところ結構気にされる方いると思うんですが、サポートジョブというわけではないですが、黒魔導士のような攻撃特化ではないということだけお伝えしておきます。
We wouldn't say it's a full support job if that's what you're thinking, but it is not quite so attack focused as something like Black Mage.
ちなみに普段遠隔魔法 DPS キャスターやってるよっていう方、どれぐらいいますか？
Who's playing ranged magical DPS right now?
結構いますね。
Summoner.
Quite a few.
ピクトマンサーはちなみに蘇生魔法は持っておりません。
Pictomancers cannot
So yeah, you call it. It's basically the dancer.
Pictomancers can't rest.
さあではちょっと頭の中イメージできたかなと思いますので、先ほどの動画もう一度ご覧いただこうかと思います。
So I think you have a good idea now in your mind of what Pictomancer might be like. So with that, let's take another look at the video.
どうぞ。
Particle effects, man. Taken straight from the comic book.
Yeah. I'm more interested to see this than Viper at the Media Tour stuff to see how it actually flows in battle.
Yeah.
Because with Viper, it's going to feel like a mix between Ninja and like Reaper, I think.
Thank you. How was it?
配信の先にいる光の選手の方からですね、質問が届いておりました。絵が下手な僕でもピクトマンサーになれますかって。
So we have a question from the chat asking, okay, even if I am just terrible at art, can I be Pictomancer?
絵が
No. The answer is no.
下手な吉田にも使えているので大丈夫だと思います。
I am so bad at art that it is like just so dreadful, and I'm fine, so you'll be fine.
美術1ですって言ってる方いらっしゃいますけど大丈夫です大丈夫です。
Oh, what do you like? A story plot armor. We can just do everything. We're good.
では、ピクトマンさんありがとうございました。
Next expansion, the job is author.
Yeah.
Just writes in a book and then it flies off the page. Getting attacked with
that's
letters.
going to be the next Urian job change if that happens.
ピクトマンさんに関してですね、
Look, shall
プレイヤー
die,
の皆さん
death
に
don't
一
style.
つお知らせがございます。
Now we do have one announcement about Pictomancer for our players playing in German.
これまでファイナルファンタジー6のオリジナル、それからピクセルリマスター、ドイツ語版では、ジョブ名をですね、このように表記してました。今パワーポイントに映ってます。
So in FF6, both the original and remaster, Pictomancer had previously been translated as duplicant.
デュプリカント、まあ多分これ造語だと思うんですけど、デュプリケートってちょっと MMO 用語だとアイテムが増殖するみたいなのでちょっとうってなるんですけど。
Yes, duplicate has a bit of a special meaning in MMOs, you know, dupes of items.
でおそらくですね、まあ、モンスターをコピーするデュプリケートするような多分イメージで当時ドイツ語のジョブ名作られたんだと思います。
But at the time, because the job was in fact duplicating your enemies, that's why they translated it with a name that means duplication.
ただ実際こうピクトマンサーというジョブに関してその敵の姿をコピーするだけではなくていろんな絵を描くっていう遊びをピクトマンサーに作っていこうとするとどうしてもジョブ名とイメージの開きが出てしまうので今回、FF シリーズ全体で協議をしてですね14のドイツ語版では今書かれているようにどちらかというともうピクトマンサーに近い、こちらも造語になりますがジョブ名を、作りました。
However, because 14's Pictomancer is focused around creating original works of art, not just duplicating, we thought there would be quite a gap between the name if we use the legacy translation. So therefore, for all of the FFs, we will now be using this new name, Pictomant.
まあ今後また新たな FF シリーズでピクトマンサーが登場する際には今回作った、ピクトマントというドイツ語表示を使っていこうと思いますのでミスではないのでドイツ語プレイヤーの皆さん、しっかり協議した上で FF シリーズ全体として決めましたので、ご理解いただけますと助かります。
So in future Final Fantasy games, you will see Pictomant as the name for this job. So please know that's not a mistake. We didn't forget the old name. This is this choice we made for all of Final Fantasy with everyone involved. So thank you, and we hope you'll enjoy the new name.
まあやっぱりこうシリーズね歴史が長いとこう発展していく中で当時ねその限定した機能に対してだけ名前を付けたものが後になってねこうそれを拡張しようとすると噛み合わなくなるっていう結構例かなとは今回思いました。
Honestly, when you have such a long-running series as Final Fantasy, you will run into these cases where what made perfect sense at the time is no longer working for us, and this is a great example of the sort of stuff we deal with.
ただやっぱりシリーズの可能性とか、発展性ということを考えたときに変更しなければいけないというタイミングがあるというのも今回しっかり議論した上で決めましたので、まあ、似たような事例ね今回はドイツ語でしたけどいろんな言語でまた出てくる可能性もありますので、頭に入れておいていただけると助かります。
Sure.
But you know, as we grow and develop as a franchise, we really need to adapt in the way that is best for Final Fantasy's future. And this time it only affected German, but I think it will probably happen in all languages at certain points. So just remember that that's what we're bearing in mind when we make these decisions.
さあでは続けてさまざまなキャラクターが登場するこの黄金のレガシーそのストーリーについても、触れておきましょう。
So let's move on to the story of Dawn Trail, which will feature myriad characters.
今回皆さんにお届けするのは再三英雄光の戦士への最高の夏休みとお伝えしてきました。
As we've mentioned, we will be giving you the greatest summer vacation a warrior of light could have.
新たな冒険、そしてそのバカンスの目的は西方トラル大陸になります。
The site of this vacation and our new adventure will be the continent of Tural.
依頼されるのはトラル大陸にあるとある王国
As hope's light dawns once more, a hero looks to new horizons.
And the reason we will be going there is for the right of succession for a nation over there.
その依頼主となるのが
And the person who has requested our help
こちらのキャラクターです。
is her.
トラル大陸の王女ウクラマトというキャラクターになります。
This character is Wuklamat. She's the daughter of the current ruler of Tural.
なんとなくね、あんまり見たことのない種族にも
Get right into the thick of things.
I feel like I haven't seen this before.
ミコってだよね、多分ね。
Is it a Mikote? そうですよね。
多分ちょっと体質的に
You're being cheeky with the. This is just a Mikote, right?
I think it's just a really, really fuzzy Mikote.
It's less the fairy Mikote.
そうですね。まあまあじゃあ気にしないで先進みましょう。
Don't worry about it.
この王位継承レース というのは
It's not in a race, just a furry Makoto.
が入り乱れて競うものになっています。
So in this rite of succession, we will be competing with other various contestants for the throne.
その王位継承レースの道中ですね、さまざまな気づきやドラマが待ち構えています。
And there will of course be a lot of revelations and various dramatic turns along the way.
まあその王位継承レースというからには他にも候補者います。
Of course, as a contest, we do need people to compete against.
さらに暁のメンバーがそこにどう関わっていくのか、それらはぜひ皆さんの目でお確かめください。
And so I hope you look forward to finding out how exactly the other scions play into that competition.
今ご紹介したこの新たな登場人物であるウクラマトなんですが、いよいよパッチ 6.55 のメインクエストパート2から登場となります。
As for Wuklamat, who we've introduced today, you will be able to meet her in patch 6.55 part 2.
早速ですね、非常にキャラ性強いキャラになってますんで、ぜひですね、皆さんの手で新しい物語のまさに序章をですね、体験していただければと思います。
She is a very strong character, so I hope you look forward to getting to know her.
そんな気になる、分かったじゃあパッチ 6.55 はいつなのかねと。
Okay, so you're wondering, I'm sure, when is patch 6.55 coming out?
Yes, give us a date on that.
6.55 は1月16日
January 16th. Wow.
It'll be coming out on January 16th.
Next week. A week from Tuesday.
さすがにね、来週週明けはすいません、ちょっと僕らファンフェスの疲労で倒れているので。
Will that be the same day as the Xbox Beta, I wonder?
リリースさせていただきます。
No, they said spring on that.
After FanFest is over,
Well, they said
we're all going to be
mid-January into
passed out,
February.
so we're taking a week and then releasing.
I could have sworn they said spring.
パッチ 6.55 は24時間メンテナンスを
They
予
gave an
定してます。
updated date a couple of
And
weeks
also, we are
ago.
planning to have a
Okay.
24-hour maintenance for this patch.
これはですね、
24 hours.
パッチ 6.55 の公開作業に合わせて皆さんの日本の全データセンターの各種、まあいわゆるサーバー機材ですね、まあものすごい高性能サーバーがたくさん並んでるんですけど、それを最新の機材に全て入れ替えるという作業を同時に行わせていただきます。
This is because we will be replacing the entire Japanese data center infrastructure with newer machines.
これによってですね、さらに安定性増しますし、いろんなことが、まあアイテム関係だったり、まあ土地だったりハウジング、いろんなことまたやりやすくなりますので、それらのメンテナンスとそれから最新機器への入れ替えということを、今回やりますので、すみません、ちょっと長時間のメンテナンスになりますがご承知おきください。
We're sorry that it's such a long maintenance, but this will contribute to future stability and our ability for the servers to handle things like items and housing, so we ask for your understanding.
はい、では続いて新たな冒険の舞台となる西方トラル大陸追加情報を、見ていきましょう。
So let's take a look at some new information about Tadal.
こちらオールゼアの全体図ですね、三大洲の西方に位置する巨大な大陸です。
So on the map, you'll see that it is to the west of the three great continents.
こちら左に見えるのが
I'm really hoping we don't leave Toral this expansion.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will at all.
今回なんとトラル大陸
maybe
とい
go
うのは
north.
ですね、南北に大きく、
Yeah,
大陸が
we'll be
存在していて、今回の舞台となるのは、そ
And
の南北
over there on the
大
right.
陸を股にかける冒険になります。
You know?
But Tadal is actually a very massive continent expanding from north to
Zai
south,
Toral,
and we will be going that
Toral.
full length during our adventure.
なので最新の、14の
And
世
what
界
is
地図
that
はこの
giant
よう
orb?
になっております。
So
Giant
this is the
orb.
full new map.
Yeah, look where Toral is.
そしてご
Purple.
紹介してきた
it
今
looks like
回
a
新たにプレイヤーの
tower,
皆さん
actually,
プレイヤ
to
ー
me.
タウンとなるのがトライオラです。
And this is the new player hub that we introduced to the Yolal.
このトライオラ自体がこの南北のトラル大陸をつなぐ橋の役目を持っています。
Tuliolo actually functions as a bridge connecting the north and south parts of the continent of Tadal.
先ほど公開したトレーラーの方にもこうやって巨大な橋出ていたと思います。
As you saw in the trailer, there is a literal bridge.
Literal huge bridge.
Yeah, so I don't know how well my phone will show up on...
Yeah, I got a picture of the map.
So the Tuliolol will be at the center of our adventure. It will span from north to south of Tyrol.
Yeah, again, it looks like mountains with a tower in the middle.
I think that's where the elegant structure is that we saw last time.
Maybe. The advanced civilization, whatever that is.
There is a degree of unity between the cultures of the two due to certain developments that I will not share here. There will be major story developments in both North and South Tyrol that will change the story significantly. So you can almost think of it as a two-part structure.
もちろん一つの壮大な物語 7.0 自体で、そうなっていますが
So we got Scion to the north, Scion to the south.
二部構成に近い、新しい我々のチャレンジにも見えるかもしれません。
Of course, the whole story overall is one unified story, but you may feel like it does have two distinct arcs when you play through it.
では新たなフィールド、振り返りと新しい情報を交えつつ、ご紹介していこうかなと思います。
So let's go
Are we
through
just
here
going to get
and
two
take a look at
slides
some new
of
information on
spoilers and
field
see
areas.
nothing?
まずこれまではスクリーンショット等々でしか出せなかったものをまとめてですね、既存の情報公開した部分動画にして、ダイジェスト動画を作ってきましたので、まずはそれをご覧いただきましょう。
So far, we've only been able to show you a few clips and screenshots, but we've put together all the materials we have so far into a collection that we will show you now.
それではどうぞ。
Because no question mark. Tuliolol does scream to be our main market board hub city, doesn't it?
Well, there's always a main city, which we know what that is. It's just what's the Rawgor's Reach or Idleshire of the expansion going to be?
Yeah.
Which this might be it.
Yeah.
The Old West Town. Let's do that. Let's do that. I want to spend time in the Old West Town.
That forest looks beautiful. Very Macalania.
Macalania?
Macalania.
Macalania?
From 10.
Ah.
As we head towards the Shiva temple.
Yes. We're climbing over all the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
The butterflies.
Yeah. That's it. Butterflies.
So we've taken a look at some natural scenes that really speak of adventure.
ではここからはですね、既存エリアの紹介でしたので、さらに新たなエリアを、ご紹介していきます。
But those were areas you've seen before, so let's look at some that you haven't.
ちょっと今まで見たものとは毛色が変わるので、あまりすみません、多くは語れないです。
Something new.
These are pretty different from what you've seen so far, and for that same reason, we can't tell you a whole lot about them.
その点すみません、ご了承ください。
Please understand.
まずはすみません、いきなり動画からいこうと思います。
And hey, one zone that they won't tell us about, right?
どうぞ。
What? What?
Ooh.
Are we playing fucking Destiny?
What the?
Are we playing Destiny? This is Neptune?
What the hell is this city? It screams Amarok. You can hear the Amarok theme in the background. Is this an ASEAN city?
突然の絵代わりに会場
I tell you what it screams in my brain, Final Fantasy VIII SR City.
Yes, that was a pretty sudden change of visuals there.
こちらのエリア、まあちょっとね動画の方では本当オブジェクト
Could
全
you
然
play
出せ
8
ない
is sort of, you know, like 1996-esque in the big
エ
gardens.
リアの名前をソリューション
Then you
9
enter SR City and it's super
We
futuristic.
don't show you a lot of
Nine.
specific objects
Yeah,
from
that's
this area because
the-
it would be spoilers, but we can tell you it's called Solution 9.
That's the little town
こ
up
ちら
there.
のソリューション
Yeah.
9も
Yep.
まあプレイヤーの皆さんが滞在する大都市がトライアラだとするとこちらショータウンの状態になってます。
Can't wait to
This too
explore that
will
town.
function as a town, much like the player hub of Tuliolal.
では
Is that
ちょ
gonna
っと
be our Idleshire?
説明をしておきましょう。
I will
I hope
explain it
that's
just a little bit.
トライアラとは全く異なる文明によって築かれた摩天楼都市となっています。
So this has been constructed by a
I've seen
totally
there's a
different
thing in the
civilization
Charlians
than
thought
Tuliolal.
they were
そんなの見た
so
らわかるよ
hot
っていう
with all their
話だと思うんで
knowledge.
すけど
I
They
think
had
you can probably
nothing
tell
on
just by
this.
looking.
まあ名前の由来はですね、
These Charlians
すいません
got
いろいろ
nothing
ご
on
想
this
像くだ
guy.
さい。ちょっとだけスクリーンショットもお見せし
Elegance?
ます。
Ha!
But maybe have a think about why it might be called Solution 9. And we have one more screenshot to show you.
まあもう今まで皆さんが思い描いてきた
Yeah, they ripped this from Destiny, man.
イメージがガラガラと音を立
It
てて
just screams. It screams Neptune.
I
Yeah,
feel
it
we
also,
are loudly
like I said, it's very
destroying,
Final Fantasy
any
VIII
mental
to my
image you might
brain.
have had for
Oh,
Dawn
okay.
Trail right now.
I haven't played much of
Like I
it.
said,
先ほど言いました
So
が
yeah, I
オブ
was
ジェク
saying
ト等は
with
ね
VIII, a lot of
ネ
it
タバレが強い
is
ので
sort
いろい
of
ろちょっと先ほどしたスクリーンショット
fine
になってるんですけど、
mid-level
まあ実際にはいろんな
technology,
もの
discards
存在
and
してます。
Like
trucks
I
and
said, we can't
tanks
really
or
show you
something.
specific
Then you went to
objects in this
SR
section
City
because it
and
would
you
be a
got
spoiler, so we've kind of erased them all, and this is just the background.
futuristic shit that can go into
施設なのか
space.
これねかなり雰囲気が今までと異なってます。
But are these buildings? Is this a facility? In any case, it's quite different from what we've seen.
先ほどもお伝えした通りこのソリューション9プレイヤーの皆さんのショータウンでもあるのでかなり施設や設備の多い場所となっています。
But as I mentioned, it will be a player hub, so you can expect a lot of different facilities and features there.
どんな物語になるのかそもそもここはどういった場所なのかこれまでの今までのね 6.X シリーズまでとも異なる雰囲気での冒険いろいろご想像ください。
But, you know, as for what this place actually is, what sort of story will take place here, you'll just have to imagine for yourself something that is quite different from what we've seen thus far up to 6.X.
ではもう少しだけ新しいエリア
It's something to do with the old world because they had the Amrot theme mixed in.
こちらはアートワークとなっています。
This is the concept art.
こちら新たなエリア名ヘリテージファウンドと言います。
And this area is called
Heritage
Heritage Found.
If this is underneath Solution 9, we get bloody Midgar in the
Yeah,
mix.
I got Midgar. Like the plate. This is the slums, and Solution 9 is the
There
plate
seems to be a
above.
steam-powered train.
まあしかもこれアートワークですけど手前と奥とで異なったね文明が混ざってるように見えますがこちらは一つのエリアの中になってます。
And it certainly looks like the stuff in the foreground and the stuff in the background were constructed by different civilizations, but this is all one area.
異常なほどですね奥側電気に満たされた地域になってます。
This area is absolutely replete with lightning energy.
ではここからはですねちょっともう説明ができないのでスクリーンショットだけちらちらお見せします。
But I can't really give you any more explanation than
Time to
that, so we'll
dodge
just
lightning
take a
bolts in
look
the
at a few
minigame,
more
folks.
screenshots.
なので 7.0 黄金のレガシ
Sounds
ー
great.
が
Let's
いろ
go.
んなエリアが出てくるよと思っていただ
And
け
that's
れば
our new
助かり
relic.
ます
And
Steps.
you'll just have to take this in the spirit
Dodge
of
400 times in a
there are
row.
a variety of areas coming.
ではまず1枚目
And you got to do that for each of the 19 weapons. Oh.
まあこれまでね黄金のレガシー自然地形とか荒野ばっかり紹介してきたんですけどまあこういった地域もあって複数の文化というのが
My friend
混
Ultimo 在
在
is like, this
しています
reminds me of Eshtar.
So far we've shown you a lot of
Yeah,
fields and
exactly
natural
what I was saying.
scenery, but as you can see here, there's also these very unique areas with cultures
And my-
intermingling.
And his
なんとなくねガレマール帝国っぽい
Fiancé
イメ
Mimi
ージにも見え
is
な
like,
くもないんですけど
Laguna be in one of those
ちょっ
condos.
と違いますね
It looks a little bit like Garlemald, but not quite.
ガレマールだと黒と赤だもんな。
And Garlemald was very black and red.
My FC friends are all like, can't wait to race change already.
見えるのは先ほどのアートにも見えていたタワーなのか何なのか。
In our second screenshot here, in the background, you can see that same thing, whatever it is, a tower maybe?
まあ、こういった地域だとしても人々は、ここでたくましく力強く生きています。これらはダンジョンではなく、プレイヤーの皆さんが冒険するフィールドとなっています。
But even in an area as strange as this, we have people living their lives. This is not a dungeon.
なんかここで釣れる主どんなやつなんだろうなって想像すると。
I wonder what kind of big fish you can fish up here.
そして最後、こんな場所もありますというのだけお伝えしておきます。
There's also this, and that's all I'll tell you.
まあとにかくですね、7.0 黄金のレガシーいろんなものを詰め込んだ拡張になっています。どんなエリアなのか何が待っているのかいろいろご想像していただければ嬉しいです。
But what we've shown you is that Dawn Trail will have a variety of areas and things to experience, so let your imagination run wild.
Gold Saucer Part 2, let's go!
エリアの紹介をしましたので、こちら
New allies.
Gold Saucer 2, even colder.
Even colder. Wow. Well, we already got the Goblin offshoot, right?
But now that we've talked about the areas, let's talk about the people who live there who might become your potential allies.
Are you going to tell us about the people who have the shoe puffs?
ペルペル族、それからモブリン族を紹介してきました。
Momojo?
We've already introduced the Pelu Pelu and the Moblins.
Yes.
もともとですね、この地域、巨人族文化も
Birdmen are
強
coming
く
back?
根付いており、オールゼアとは異な
I
る。
mean, Momojo seemed like a no-brainer,
巨
right?
人たちも見受けられます。
So in this area, there is a
Llamas.
deep-rooted culture of giants. Though they're not called giants, they are called the Yokhui.
バヌバヌ族にも似た姿の
Collector's edition.
ちょっと
You
ね
get a
カラ
llama.
フルな種族ですが、ハヌハヌ族
Fancy
と言いま
armored
す。
llama.
We also
Yeah,
have
and
these
a certain
colorful
Final
folks
Fantasy
who look quite
14
similar
streamer
to
will be
the
very happy with
Vanu, and
that.
indeed they are called the Hanu Hanu.
Hanu Hanu.
プロデューサーレタライブとかでも話すとき、吉田滑舌悪いなって言われそう。
Such a complicated name change.
Yes, so they are called the Hanu Hanu.
そして何よりですね、今回やっぱり注目なのはこちら、さまざまマムージャたち登場してきます。
But the most important part of this
Oh, we've even
are
got
the
kids.
Mamulja.
トライオラを収めている相当の2つの、ね、頭を持つマムージャ、グルージャジャを筆頭にですね、数多
Yes,
くの
kids,
マムー
Flynn.
ジャ、
Mamoja, you know, just when they're giving birth, you know, they're in eggs, and when they hatch, they're fully grown. No, they're the
They
little
only
babies.
like to show human
But there
kids
are
in this
plenty
game
of
mostly.
other Mamulja of all shapes and sizes.
まあここでちょっとスクリーンショットで紹介している
Yeah,
のは、
finally get a bit
まあ
more diverse
その
with their
一部になりますが、
category.
多様な、部
I
族
thought
が
we saw
登場して、
Mamoja kids in the trailer, but maybe I was.
その部族同士の多くの
Yeah, we
価値観
did in
と
the
いうのが
trailer.
物語上
But
提
we
示さ
got,
れていきます。
it looks like adolescents here
What we're
as
showing you
well.
in the screenshot is but a small sampling. In the story, I think you'll find that the Mamulja are very diverse, including their perspectives and values.
まあ彼らと光の戦士で
Yeah,
あ
you
る
got all
皆さん
sorts
が
of
出
different
会い、
lizard types,
どの
right?
ような冒険の道を
You got
進
some
んでいくの
iguana
か、
types,
そ
you
し
got
てプレイヤーである
chameleon
皆さん
types.
自身が今回の物語からどういったものを感じ考えていただけるのか、僕自身も非常に楽しみにしつつ制作を進めています。
I'm really looking forward to seeing how meeting the Mamulja will change your adventure, and also how you specifically will feel about them and what you will take from this story.
さてさて、じゃあここからはですね、各種システムのアップデート、それからコンテンツについて、お伝えしていきます。
So now let's move on to system updates and more details about the individual content.
現状お伝えできる最新の情報をすべて盛り込んで 7.0 全体をお話ししていこうと思います。そして 7.x シリーズにも触れていきます。
So we will be giving an overview of all of 7.0 as well as 7.x, including as much new information as we can share right now.
まあすみません、まずは何度もお伝えして恐縮なんですが、ついに皆さんのレベルキャップが100になります。
As we've said a few times, the level cap will be raised to 100.
It'll be the last time we raise the level.
Maybe.
In this incarnation, because we're going to do a level squish.
Playing since 1.0.
Level squish. 8.0 level squish.
Thank you.
1.0.
皆さんとはね、足掛け13年以上の旅路になりました。
It's been more than 13 years together.
うわ、すごいコメントでもたくさんね手を挙げていただいてます。本当にありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげでね、我々今こんな場所で各賞についてお届けできているので、本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you all so much. We've gotten to this point because of you.
もちろん。申請スタートのタイミングから始めてくださった方、最近始めてくださった方も含めて、光の選手の皆さんがいてくださるからこそ、ここまでね、我々開発チームの長い旅でもこの10年あったと思うので、その果てにですね、ついにレベルキャップが3桁になると、これ長く続けられないと到達しないので、本当にありがとうございます。
Of course, all of you who joined from 2.0 and those of you who have started playing recently as well are equally important. We could not have gone on this long, long journey of 10 years without you and reached this milestone of a 3-digit level cap.
さあ、では今日お伝えしたピクトマンサーも
Yes to every warrior of light.
7.0 では
warrior of light.
ピクトマンサー2つのジョブが実装となります。
So including Pictomancer that we introduced today, as well as Viper, we will have 2 new jobs in 7.0.
ちょっと質問してみようかな。
So let's
バイパーやるぞっていう方。
Who's going to play as Viper?
お、3割、4割ぐらい。
Maybe 25-30%? Yeah.
ピクトマンサーやるわっていう方。
Who's going to play Pictomancer?
お、多いな。
Wow, there's a lot of you.
いや、何言ってんだよ。結局全部やるんだよっていう人。
Who's going to play everything?
当然やろうみたいな感じでありがとうございます。
I play
Everyone's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. Thank you.
Raise your hand, Tark. You know you'd be doing Omni 100.
そりゃそうだろう。
Yeah.
Of course.
まずはピクトマンサー、バイパー、どっちもやる。結局全部やるって書いていただいてます。ありがとうございます。
A lot of folks saying, I'm going to do both. I'm going to play them all. Thank you so much.
新ジョブだけじゃなくて、他の、既存ジョブに関しても、レベルキャップ解放された新たなアクション追加されますし、大きなメンテナンスが入る場合もありますので、既存のジョブもですね、しっかりアップデートしていこうと思います。
Of course, it won't just be our new jobs. With the level cap being raised, we will be adding new actions and updating our previous jobs as well.
So my friend Ultima said, you know, they were talking about the Giants being one of their... so he showed that they pretty much pulled
so let's talk about
that character model and stuff from 11, where they were called trolls. But we have trolls, so... New fates, new hunts, new treasure hunts, quests,
as far
side
as
quests.
everything on this screen goes, we just want to let you know that we will, of course, be adding more of these.
The best part of that slide was Kyle.
Look at all
And of course,
fancy.
we'll be having many new dungeons.
Oh, shocker, new dungeons. I'm guessing 5 for leveling and another 3 at the end.
Quite well, actually.
今回はですね、その制作が進んでいて、ストーリーのネタバレに
Yoshi
な
P, as
らない
sort of recently said, with treasure maps, they want
ちょっと
a
練
new
習してまとめ
kind
てまいりま
of
したので、ご
experience.
紹介したいと思います。
I'd like to show
I
you
do
a
love the
video.
roulette
This
one.
is of the dungeons that are well underway, and also that will not be spoilers for you.
どうぞ。
Not be spoilers. Everything's a spoiler.
He said that last time around, and we had the level 90 dungeon shown. He showed us the final dates
Milestone.
last time around.
Did he?
Yeah, during the Endwalker
Huh.
teasers.
We're climbing? What? I don't think I've ever seen us climb like that.
Ooh.
That gave me
static electricity.
that Rocky with the purple crystal protruding. That reminded me of the Airy. Malika's
That
well.
reminds me of Heaven on High.
This reminds me of Malika's well, kinda.
Yeah.
Or a Katana Revel. Yeah. Ooh. Glad they showed us the zone first, so we're like, what the f is that at the end? Can you imagine seeing that trailer and being like, what the hell is that dungeon at the end?
And then this is how you do it. You watch this all backwards to go, what the?
I will tell you I have a message from Soken, which is that this version of the music is just a draft. It's not done yet.
制作の方は非常に順調に進んでおります。いくつかのダンジョンはですね、僕の
He hasn't put enough fire into the keyboard yet.
ものもちらほら出始めております。
But our progress with the dungeons really is proceeding well. I've gotten to the point of my first stage of quality checks on some of them.
続いて、ちょっと敵側のことを見ていこうと思います。
New threats. We already saw one of the trials, right?
Yeah,
the middle one there. Actually, we saw the middle one and the one on the left.
Look at that Cactuar. He is Chad. He is
that is the chattest of Cactuars.
So we have the ones we've introduced so far, Valigarmanda, Eliminator, and there are also some interesting monsters outside of the major bosses.
ちょっと筋トレしすぎた感ありますよね。
If that Cactuar isn't actually named Chad, I'm going to be disappointed.
Perhaps too much.
Is it
It lifts too much. Chattuar.
なんていうんですか、筋肉質なサポテンダーに見えるんですけど、
Appreciate it,
名前
Mac.
はバレルテンダーというらしいです。
So this super buff Sabotender is called the Barrel Tender.
めちゃくちゃ
No, Barrel Tender. No.
ないですよね。
I can't imagine it will do much rather than just punch the heck out of you.
Barrel Tender, whatever.
だけでなくね、こうした新たな生態系というのを持つモンスターとの出会いというのも特徴パッケージの魅力の一つかもしれません。
I think it's not just the NPCs in the new environment that are exciting. Part of it is experiencing these unique monsters as well.
そしてもちろん強敵と戦う上でですね、コンテンツサポーターに関してもアップデートが行われます。
And of course, while you're fighting, you will want these duty support updates on your journey.
今回クルルがピクトマンさんにジョブチェンジしておりましたので、ついにコンテンツサポーターデビューのような気がしております。
Given that Kryle has changed to Pictomancer, I feel like she will be making her duty support debut.
Yay!
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations, Kryle.
ちょっとね、僕クルルさんにはちょっと歌詞が大きな歌詞が1個消せないやつがずっとあるんで。
I have a lot of feelings about Kryle.
歌詞じゃない、仮だった。もうやばいのが1個あるんでね、もうちょっとずつ恩返ししていこうかなと思ってます。
I feel I really owe her one, so let's.
Yeah, you do, because she's been around. Really been around since.
ストーリー上でのボスとの戦い
Heavensward, right? Yeah, Heavensward, yeah.
ことと思います。
I think you'll find these updates very useful when progressing through the story.
では続いて多数の装備、それから新しいクラフトというものがやっぱり拡張パッケージなので大量に登場してきます。
Your spiel with a favor to the voice actor for Kryle.
今回拡張 7.0 で新たに登場する新装備というのは全て第一次グラフィックスアップデートの仕様によって最初から豪華に作られていますので、新装備のクオリティというところにもぜひご注目ください。
I reckon we'll get a demo of the
So
die
all of the new
channels.
gear that is implemented in 7.0 will have the graphics update applied to it. So definitely take a look at that quality once you get in game.
では開発中ではありますが、スクリーンショットいくつか持ってきたのでご紹介します。
These are still in development, but we did bring a few screenshots, so let's take a look.
こちら左から召喚士、サムライ
The Gunbreaker one looks good.
ガンブレーカーとなってますね。
Paladin one, of course, is
right. So from the
pretty.
left, we have Summoner, Samurai, Sage.
Sage looks interesting.
Oh, that's Sage. That's not Paladin, that's Sage. Oh. Yeah, okay, I see with the, I see with the visor. That Gunbreaker looks Moonbrita-ish.
Yeah.
Not Moonbrita, I'm sorry.
From the screenshots,
Merflib.
Oh,
Hilda?
Of these outfits,
Merflib. Hilda.
In terms of
Hilda's good,
textures,
yeah.
quality and details are really much improved.
Very Corsair priority.
系の質感というのがですね、非常に豪華になっているので、ちょっとご注目いただければと思います。
I think especially the
Sage one
quality of the
looks sick,
cloth really stands
actually.
out.
The samurai is looking like ceremonial samurai, which is really cool.
一段落してからでいいので、じっくりちょっと装備というのも見ていただけると。
Summer's not bad too. Kind of a poncho, Native American kind of vibe going on there.
You'll take a close look at this gear. That would make the devs really happy.
そしてこちら。
Oh, that Black Mage one is sick. That is Black Mage, right?
Yeah, that is so Black Mage.
So here we have Machinist, Reaper.
That's Reaper.
Astrologian, and Paladin.
That's sick. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, actually look at the floor. Oh.
Okay, I feel bad for our
I think
Astros.
the quality might be easiest to see with the Machinist.
The Reaper's the
Very Disney-esque for Astro.
それから調整というのをリリースギリギリまで続けていきます。
Yeah, that's in
We will
very
continue brushing up and
Fantasia.
improving this gear
you
right
know, Mickey
until
Mouse.
release.
もちろん、ジョブ専用装備だけでなくおしゃれ装備というところにもご注目ください。
Of course, it won't just be job gear. We'll also have plenty of fashionable gear for you as well.
では装備もちらっとね。
Yeah, Reaper in the center is very Lulu from 10.
All right, so let's move on.
Like all the sort of belts and midriff being
やります
exposed.
よというお話をさせていただいてました。
We have told you that there will be expansive new lifestyle content.
Yep, because we gotta abandon the island, right?
固まりましたので、
Yeah,
ちょっとコンセ
we've
プトア
relaxed
ート
for a
をご
while.
紹介していきたいと思います。
And finally, our plans have come together, so we do have concept art of that to show you.
Oh,
こち
okay.
らです。
We're on the moon! We're going back to the moon! Let's go!
どこ行くんだよ。
Are we making a
っていう
theme
感じなんですけど
park?
Wow, where are
Something!
we going now?
That's the
ご
moon!
覧の通りですね、次なる大規模生活系コンテンツは
We're
さま
building
ざ
on
ま
the
な
moon!
惑星に訪れていただき
That's
ます。
cool.
Alfred is thinking of
So
other
as
planets.
perhaps you can guess, the next lifestyle content will take you to various different planets.
一つの星だとね、なんか
Wait,
ちょっと
what?
絵が変わらないじゃないですか。
Wait,
今
what?
回絵代わりっていうところも考えてですね、
Wait,
いろん
what?
なシチュエーションの惑星にちょっと行っていただこうかなと思ってます。
Planets?
If it was just
Planets?
one, you wouldn't
Question
get much
mark?
variety in the scenery, so we thought we'd give you a bunch so you could get a sense of progress.
Wait, what?
なんかね、西方のトラル大陸で冒
Expect
険だ
to
とか言っ
finish
てるのに
all the tribal quests from Endwalker for this. Because this
You're
will bleed
thinking,
into
all right, I'll
the
let
end of
you
the
go on an adventure to
Omicrons.
the continent of Tyrol, but let me just pop over to this other planet also.
こちらのコンテンツタイトルこのようになっています。
If one of them
コ
isn't
スモエクスプローラー
Manderville?
と言います。
The name
Planet
of this
Manderville?
content will be Cosmic Exploration.
こちらのコンテンツはですね、ソロでもちろん
Okay,
参
so
加す
they're
ることは
not
できます
totally
けど、
abandoning the
皆
greater
さんで
universe
力を合わせて発展させていくもの
because,
に
you
な
know,
ってい
we've
ます。
been out in
You can, of
space in
course,
different
play this
places,
content
so.
solo,
Yeah.
but it's
But-
really
And we're
already doing a
intended
better
for
job than
everyone to work
Starfield.
together to make progress.
この向かう先エリアっていうのもですね、
Oh my
パッチアッ
god!
プデートが進んでいくことによってテーマとする惑星が変わっていきます。
And with each update, the star that you were working on will change.
どんな惑星をこう巡っていくのか、そこでねどんなドラマが待ち受けているのか。メインクエストとは異なりますが、パッチ 7.X シリーズ順次こう展開されていく、長期間のコンテンツになっていますので、ぜひご注目ください。
It'll be a little
Are
bit
you
different
done
than the
with
main
Omicron at
scenario,
least?
But
No.
definitely keep an eye out for
Haven't even
this and
tried
think
it.
about
Through
what kind
them
of
when you
places you'll
can.
visit and
This
what
will
will
definitely
happen
bleed
there.
into it.
あれですね、セイントセイヤの話をしている人が多いですね。
A lot of people talking about Saint Seiya.
もうコスモって言ったらも
Because you've got to get ready
う世
for
代によっては
the
すぐそうなっちゃうんです
Alliance
よね。
tribe quest for the
To
expansion.
most of us, if we say the word Cosmo, we think of Saint Seiya in a certain
I
generation.
haven't finished Shadowbringers
Let's go.
tribe
さらな
quest,
るこのコン
so
テンツの詳細はですね、今後また
don't
プロデュ
at
ー
me,
スされた
okay?
ライブなど
Don't
で
at me.
順次お伝えしてい
But
きます。
minions!
ご期待く
You
ださい。
think it'd be a priority
We
for
will
you?
tell you more
I'm
about this
working on
content
them.
in
I'm getting my
PLLs
characters up
coming
to
up.
Shadowbringers. Calm down.
さあ続いてはこちら、新た
New
な
Alliance
アライ
raid.
アンスレイドについて
Yay!
です。
Near point 2.0.
Next, about our new alliance raid.
2.0.
前回こちらですね、
Oh yeah, Echoes of Vanadil. That's right. Going to the new world, it kind of makes sense. 11.
Right.
What's our official key art?
A lot of people are excited.
So
I'm
as
just
we
like,
told you
okay.
before, this Alliance raid will be based on FF11, who is our great senpai in the field of MMOs, having been running for 21 years now.
今、開発制作を進めるにあたっていろんなコンセプトアートやイメージアートを進めているところなんですが、1枚ちょっとご紹介させていただこうと思います。
We've been progressing on this development, and so we have various concept art, of which we'll show you one today.
これ、ご存知ですよね。
Oh, some of you
No
know.
idea who this is, but
やってる方はご存知かと思いますが、こち
Is that the
ら
Shadow Lord?
闇王と呼ばれる存在です。
That's the
Those
Shadow
of you
Lord,
who
right?
played FF11 will probably
I
know, but
don't
this
know.
guy is called
My
the Shadow
knowledge of
Lord.
Eleven is
There we go, Shadow Lord.
それ
Extreme
から
minuscule.
他にね、どんなボスとかキャラクターが登場してくるのか、
My
ストーリー
minimum-
はどうなるのか気になる部
Actually,
分多数
I
あ
know
るか
him
と思います
from the TCG.
I'm sure you're very interested to
that'd be
know
why.
how he shows up, what other characters you'll see, and what the story is overall.
こちらもですね、プロデュースされたライブで詳細ね、さらに近づいてきたらお伝えしていきますが、このエコーズ・オブ・バナディール、パッチ 7.1 からスタートしてまいりますので、パッチ 7.0 終わって、こちらまたね注目していただければと思います。
So we will give you more details in future PLLs, but for now, just know that Echoes of Vanadil is coming from 7.1.
はい、ではアライアンスレイドを紹介しましたので、
I'll speak this way.
7.1、7.3、開幕となる8人レイドに関してもお伝えしてまいります。
Every other
This will
patch.
be
And we
7,
have
2,
another
and
new
4.
story coming with the 8-man raid.
さあ、こちらもですね、コンセプトアートが仕上がりましたので、そちらを見ていただこうかなと思います。
We have a concept art for that as well, so let's start by taking a look.
Oh my God.
I'm down for this.
拡
Oh,
張パ
I'm so
ッケージの
down.
ね、アートと
Cyberpunk vibes now, man.
何なんだ。
We've got
This
edge
is
run
really
this.
different from our art for the expansion in general.
GPU って言ってる。
Is this a GPU or what?
It does look like a GPU. That's what I first thought. Is a GPU. Just
That
a
is the
ginormous-
RTX 7080.
No, that is the RTX 70,080.
スイッチという特にスイッチがですね、すごい型番めっちゃ連呼
I
して
just joked. The FFXIV raid is called
You all
Lightfall,
know a lot about this hardware.
which is the expansion from
どこなのか
Destiny.
ね、そう何なのかさっぱりわかんないと思います。
But what is this? I'm sure you have absolutely no idea.
でも皆さんグラボっぽいなって言ってるやつ、あれがレイドの舞台です。
But that thing you think looks like a graphics board, that is actually the stage for our raid.
冷却したくなるって言ってる。こちらレイドタイトル決まっております。
The raid title has been decided, and it is
四天のザ・アルカ
Arcadian
ディアというシリーズが、こちらレイドタイトルとなります。さてどんな物語になるんでしょ
The Arcadion. What sort of story will it
That
be, I
just
wonder?
triggered the Final
う。
Fantasy
こちらもで
13
すね、レイ
memory.
ドならではの多数の新キャラクター登場予定となっています。
Of
So
course, there will
I
be
wonder if there'll
myriad
be
new
any
characters coming
sort
with
of
this
13
raid.
vibes inside
物語
this.
はですね、ファイナルファンタジー
I'm
14
sorry.
完全オリジナルストーリーとして、今制作が進んでおります。
And the story
The
itself
raid
will be a complete
It's not a
FF14
typical 14
original.
raid. It's just a test of your GPU, and if it can handle what it throws at you, you win.
霊式それぞれちゃんと用意して
We
あ
have
りま
the
す。
advantage Tarkoth.
Of course, we will
PS5.
have
That's
the normal
right.
mode for you to enjoy the story, as well as the higher difficulty Savage.
パッチ 7.0 リリースから、おおよそ
はい
1ヶ月ぐらいで、ノーマルと霊式と
The
順
Metamorphosis
次
be
公
2 weeks
開してい
after
く予
expansion
定ですの
launch.
で、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
We will be releasing
Oh,
normal and
potentially 4
Savage in
weeks.
sequence about 1 month after 7.0.
同時だとね、焦っちゃうんでね。はい。
If it was at the
So
same
about 4
time, you'd
weeks,
feel
then.
rushed, I think.
さあでは8人レイドご紹介しましたので、
Yes.
They said
So that
Savage
is
1
our
month, right?
8-person raid.
高難易度のレイド大好きだっていう方ってどれぐらいいますか？
And who likes the highest difficulty raids?
ありがとうございます。最
Oh, we're talking ultimate. They're dropping ultimate.
Oh, a lot of people playing ultimates.
さあ、次は新たな絶に関して。
Ultimate number 6. Let's go.
We will have a new ultimate raid.
次なるですね、絶も現在企画制作順調に進んでおります。
The planning and development for this is already moving along.
さて、今回何がテーマになるかと言いますと、
as for the theme,
何でしょ
う。What will it be?
聞いてみよ
う。Come on.
ゼノス。
Xenos.
Xenos is the raid. LOL.
こちらどうですか、どなたか。
No, it's gonna be Rakatan Ultimate.
順番に来とるやんと。
Rakatan Ultimate.
なるほど、と言ってますね。
Garlean Ultimate.
死生獣ね。死生獣以外
Another time traveling.
We're thinking we're gonna go in order.
Mogomok Ultimate because it's a giant Moogle in the background.
なるほど、エデンね。
Eden.
エデンね。
Eden.
Whoa. We're skipping the rest of Shadowbringers content, going right to Stormblood content, going right to Shadowbringers. Wow.
So part of the story from Eden will be our theme.
こちらのアート見覚えもちろんありますよね、光の戦士の皆さん。
I'm sure you remember this art.
Yes.
レイドタイトルは絶もう一つの未来という名称にな
We're
り
gonna
ま
do
した。
some tribe traveling.
So the title will be Futures Rewritten Ultimate.
この名称ですね、パッチ 5.4 のパッチタイトルにもかかってます。イメージアートもその時のものです。
As you know, this is also the name of patch 5.4.
We've had T, we've had Uwu, now we got Fru.
今でもですね、非常に人気のあるストーリーとそれからキャラクターたち。
T. DSR.
そちらを
Top.
それらをですね、モチーフにどんな戦いとかシチュエーションが待っているのか。
People were saying in FC chat,
お待ちください。
Fru, not on bingo card.
This is even now a popular story and very popular characters. So please look forward to what we will do with them in this raid.
こちらの絶はですね。
God, Tark, we're gonna have Light Rampant and Lions Rampant at the same time, aren't we?
7.1.
Oh, yeah.
まあぜひね、ゆっくり。
Lions Light Rampant.
7-1.
Yeah, that's typical.
So we hope you'll take your time with it.
That's typical.
さあ次。コンテンツのこう継続してアップデー
Because
ト
they're
して
gonna
いき
want
ま
you
すよ
to
というお知らせ
clear
だけしてお
the
きます。
Savage Raid.
Now just some quick updates
Beat,
on our ongoing content updates.
We can't call it A1,
様々な
can
コン
we?
テンツアップデートしていきま
There's
す
no
の
other
で、
A
こ
raid,
ち
is
ら
there? No, there is.
We have quite a few things we'll
No,
be
that's
updating.
Pandemonium. That's
こ
P.
れらは 7.X シリーズでも
Yeah, we
順
did.
次アップデートしていきますよというお知らせとして受け取っておいてください。
So
Good major
basically, all you need to
updates.
know is that we will be
Inconceivably
updating
further
all these
Hildebrand.
things
More
during over the
Hildebrand.
course of
Thank you.
7.x.
カットシーンコスト
New
の
plans
非
for
常に
Deep
高い
Dungeons.
Which is good.
ヒルディブランド
New
さ
variants.
んのシリーズですけど、
Yeah, that's gonna be a
開発やり
staple
たい
now.
ということなので、ヒルディまた活躍
Blue
してくれ
Mage
れば
update, we got another limited job for the end of Dawn Trail.
Hildebrand is really eating up our budget with his fancy cutscenes, but the
Oh,
development
whatever.
team really wants to do it, so there will be
We're
more.
gonna have a raid party doing the new Savages with our static
本
myth.
格的にスタートするのは 7.1 からになります。
Yeah, it'll be-
Yoppie is our resident sage.
レベルアップで忙しいと思うので、7.1 からいろんなものがスタートしていくことになります。
It's absolutely going to be a rave though when you have a Picto in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
それからですね、世界中でかなりお声を頂戴しているこちらフィールド探索型コンテンツという
PvP will be
お知らせしておきます。
And we've received a lot of feedback on the
Yes.
subject. So
More
we want to
Borsha
talk a little
Eureka
bit
style
about
content.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
一部
you.
ですね、インタビュー等ではちょっとお話ししているんですが、パッチ 7.X シリーズではエウレカとかボズヤに続くフィールドをイメージした探索型の新たな大型のコンテンツも今計画中です。
Screams and laser
I
beams.
mentioned this a bit in interviews, but in 7.x we will be introducing something in the style of Eureka and Bolsja, a new field operation.
多人数で参加してですね、攻略を進めていくタイプの遊びとなるように
That's the one thing Endwalker
企画を進めています。
missed out on.
This will be something for a lot of players to participate in simultaneously in order to clear.
今後の続報を
I've actually been doing some Eureka.
So please wait a bit.
I just hit 35 in Pagos and working on some my 3 healer relics. So I kind of want to.
I do need to get back in there. I need to get back in Bolsha, finish up my field notes.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
I've got 3
times have really
left.
changed because I remember when we started with Eureka, everyone was like, "Oh, Eureka."
まあでも諦めずにですね、しっかり遊びのね、そういった
I really want to do Baldessian Arsenal, so it's like
本当にたくさんの人にね、楽しんでいただけるようなシリーズというかコンテンツの形になってきたので、ちょっとね、
Dalrida Savage, is that what it? No, Deliberate Regine Savage.
Reggie Savage, yeah.
いきますので、ぜひですね、一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。
Ghetto Osma said I
We
was
saw
super
it through to
assist.
the end, and we worked hard to develop the content into something that a lot of people ended up enjoying. And we have taken a break for a while, but it will be back now, and we look forward to developing more similar field operations.
そしてコンテンツに関してなんですが、もう一個お知らせをして終わっていこうかなと思います。
Okay, just one more announcement, content-wise.
欧州ファンフェスでお伝えしました新たなリミテッドジョブ、まあ、パッチ 7.x シリーズのちょっとね後半で
Will they actually mention it?
こちらについてお話しします。
Well, they did mention it in London, right?
They didn't say what the job was. They did go, ooh, Beastmaster, ooh, Puppet Master, left out those 2 names.
Today we will tell you just the name of this job.
Yes, please. Beastmaster. All right. All right. That's cool. Get something for the fans. Yep. People are going to be happy with that. That's good.
Beastmaster.
まあリミテッドジョブですので、まあソロでも遊べるし、リミテッドジ
Time
ョ
to
ブ
play
同士
some
のパーティーでも
Pokemon
遊べ
in
るよう
our
な企画
14.
というのも今使用作成進み始めています。
I know,
As a
shocking.
limited job, of course, we are proceeding with plans to allow you to play solo or in parties with other limited jobs.
The Nutkin was the key. The Nutkin was the key to Beastmaster.
It was.
Who released the Nutkin, though, huh? Dun dun dun.
こちらについてもね、ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半にはなりますが、情報より
It was Go-Go, of course.
アートとかね出していけるようになっているので、そこを PLL 等でお伝えしていこう
But
と
then
思
we
います。
find out that Go-Go
As it is
was actually
Beastmaster, we are thinking
Gilgamesh
of
the
having
whole
some
time.
kind of collection feature to go with it, obviously. Once we have art and more information, we will share it with you.
はい。さて、新情報、まあ、交えながらですね、7.0 とか 7.x シリーズの展開をここまでお伝えしてまいりました。
So that is our updates about 7.0 and 7.x.
第一次、次
Not gonna lie,
グラフィックスアップデートの
I now have this
進捗状況
feeling.
をお伝えしてまいろうと思
You
い
know
ます。
how we were just saying that
But I do
Endwalker
also want to
suffer
take
from
a
not
moment
having
to
a
talk about
field
the
operations?
graphics update and its
Yeah.
current progress.
New field operations, new deep dungeon.
グラフィックスアップデートも
Yes,
で
the
すね、
formula is going to be the
随分大
same.
詰めになってき
And
ました。
new
limited
dungeon,
jump.
ひたすら戦ってい
New,
る
new, you know,
ところです。
probably 3 new
皆さんのプレイヤー
variant
キャラ
and
クターどうなってい
criterion.
くのか、その種族がどうなったのか、
New
気になってい
limited
るか
job.
と思います。
I just have this feeling like
So it
maybe
is
now we have too
proceeding
much
quite well,
content.
but as a massive update,
We'll
we're
never have
currently
enough.
contending
We'll
with
keep
bugs.
asking for more.
But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
Because not everyone does every bit
皆
of
さんのお使
content.
いのすべての種族について
Sloppy
ちょっと
says
お伝えして
2 more
いこう
unique
かなと思い
classes
ます。
and we'll have a whole dungeon
So I
party
will
put
now show
together.
you a little bit about each race
Yeah,
that
we
you might
need
want
our
to play.
Puppet Master added.
まずこ
And
ちら
Arithmetician.
ミッド
Why
ラン
not?
ダー男性からお伝えしていきましょう。
So
Graphic
let's
update.
start with a Huron Midlander male.
ここからはですね、皆さん画面を見て左側が、
Ball this is gone off.
グラフィ
I'll be
ックスの
back in a
状態
sec.
右に新しいバージョン、グラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、ご理解ください。
So on the left, we'll be showing the current or original version, and on the right, we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
こちらがヒューラングラフィックスアップデート版だとこのようになっています。
So with the update, this here will look like this.
Hair looks
ま
much
ずやっぱり
nicer.
髪の毛の雰囲気というの
Hair
が
much looks nicer.
非常に
Looks like the
明確
texture on
に
the
なって
armor is
テ
more
クスチャー
defined.
解像度不足していたものも
The eyes definitely have a shine to them.
パーツ高解像度化 されてかなりね見栄えするようになったんじゃないかなと思います。
It looks like fuller shadows as well.
Hair is a lot more clearly defined, and also the texture resolution is significantly improved, and the face looks more natural now.
でまあ繰り返し言ってますけど、もっとなんかギラギラバキバキにすることもできるんですけど、まあ皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ、種族のイメージっていうのを損なわないようにしっかりアップデートを行ってます。なので違いがいまいちわからんっていうのはある意味ちょっと褒め言葉のような気もしてます。
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters the same. So honestly, if you think, oh, it doesn't look that different, that's kind of a good thing.
さあそれからですね、各種族初期装備、種族装備ありますよね。あれも今回すべてグラフィックスアップデート対応しています。
Also, the starting gear for each race will be included in this graphics update as well.
チェックも僕のチェックも終わりましたので、初期装備、各種族の種族装備のクオリティアップにもご注目ください。
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
続いてヒューランミッドランダー女性です。
Here is the Midlander female.
こちらがですね現行の状態。
Here's the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版となります。
And updated.
まあやっぱり髪の毛の質感、それからボリューム表現かなり異なってます。あと唇のね、
Have I missed much?
No, they're just showing how the graphics updates going. The hair looks very good.
Oh yeah, it really does.
The first thing that popped to me was the eyes. The eyes seem to be just shinier, just really pop out. And then the armor, yeah, and the armor textures are much more defined.
Oh, definitely.
And also, if you take
Just
a look at the
looking
shadows
at
on your
Discord
cheeks,
image.
you can see that they are much
Lips.
more natural now.
My FC chat is saying lips looking good too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Now we have a Highlander male
新しいバージョンがこちら。
with the new version.
まあ筋肉のね凹凸、それに対してのこう
And we still haven't got eyebrows.
肌ツヤの光沢みたいなところ非常に分かりやすいかと思います。
I think the muscle definition, as well as the shadows that go along with it, and the shine of the skin.
What we need to see.
Yeah, the muscle neck's definitely more popped.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What we need to see, though, for you, for me, for Zeno,
yes, before
for all our bearded brethren, give us beards. Give us beards.
If you're going to attach it to the dwarf helmets and the Santa hats, just give it to us.
Original
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版となってい
and
ます。
updated.
Very
目
nice.
鼻立ちっていうのがまあ非常に鮮明になって、例えば髪の
Even
生え際なんかもかなり自然になったんじゃないかなと
pearls
思います。
look a lot better.
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
あとはこう目元の精悍さみたいなところよりは
Yeah,
っきり
those
しまし
the
たので、
lips
や
are
っぱり目
they did
元の
very well
メイ
with
ク
the
っていうのは
lips
今
too.
回どの種族もかなり幅が広がったと思います。
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined, so that will allow you to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン男性です。
Take a look at the Elysian male
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版。
and the updated version.
まあやっぱり目を引くのは
Okay,
ね、
the ear looks
髪の毛の
more like
詳
an
細
ear?
それから耳の
Unless like
表現の自然さなんか
It's got off
Plastic attachment?
knock off Urionje to Urionje.
What I would notice most about this is obviously the details of the hair, as well as the characteristic ears.
まああとこの頬骨のあた
I
りの
will say
特
the
徴という
one
のも
that actually looks quite
まあ
like
結構ちょ
Matthew
っとポリゴン
Mercer.
が露出したような
Matt Mercer?
状態だったのが吸盤なんですけど、今回骨格表現が非常に滑らかになったんじゃないかなと思います。
The cheekbones as well, we were having some polygon issues before, but they look much better defined.
まあちょっとね若返って見えるかもしれません。
He might look a bit younger and fresher than before.
続いてはエレゼン女性、こちらが現行となります。
Here's the original.
Are they going to
for
go through
Elysian
every
female.
single the?
そしてアッ
Every
プデー
race,
トされたエレゼン女性こういった形です。
The updated version.
まあもう特にね全体的にやっぱりポリゴンの表示数というの
The
が
eyes definitely look so much different. The face is a lot softer.
イメージを保つつつ14ならではのリアルさみたいなところ
Again, the lips, the armor,
the leather stands out a lot as well.
Yeah,
that
leather really does.
And it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps realism in an FF14 sense.
あとは額のあたりのやっぱりこうセルフシャドウですね。自分の髪の毛が自分に落ちるこうセルフシャドウが
What are they saying in the
処理が
FFXIV
状態でちょっと浮いて見えるんですけど、この
nothing. It's just showing screenshots.
になったんじゃないかなと思います。
Previously, the shadow with the bangs was
nothing
not
from
very
Mori,
natural, but
currently.
now it is much improved.
あとはこれ
I just finishing all this chocolate. I need more chocolate.
このレザーをちょっと見ていただくと。めちゃめちゃその
my wife is currently making me a cheese sandwich in the kitchen.
Aww.
表面体表が
Flynn wife, I want cheese sandwich too.
You can also see
it got a bit stale me trying to bring it to America.
I don't care.
Improvement to the material quality of the leather.
これはグラフィックスアップデートされている装備にはやっぱ革の表現
Yeah, leather looks really good. The shine on the metal pieces.
I can't wait to see the Abyss Skier with this graphic update.
It's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray, and cloth as well. So definitely take a close look.
では続いて、元からイケメンの代名詞であるミコテ男性です。
So these are our classic pretty boys, the male Mikote.
もういいんじゃないかな彼は。
It's pretty good looking already.
こちらがアップデート版となります。
This is the updated version.
まあやっぱ唇のツヤとかですね。
Not gonna lie, that seems pretty major for them.
Yeah, that stands out a bit more than the rest.
生きやすくなったんじゃないかなと思います。
Did they fix the hands? Did they fix the rigor mortis hands?
Yeah, outside of Highlanders, that seems the most radical graphic difference.
ラハがさらにイケメンになってしまうなこれ。
I think Graha's going to be even more of a hottie now.
さあ、では見ていきましょう。
And let's take a look at the
Yoshipi's jealous.
はい、こちらが現行版となります。
This is the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版です。
And the update.
Again, I'm looking. The eyes again, the shine, depth of them. The hair looks good, yeah. And then the buckles.
Yeah, eyelashes are a lot more defined.
The buckles look good. The leather looks.
暗いところでも
Yeah.
褐色の肌を使っている場合に色が潰れなくなってしっかりこう肌の
And the lips again.
今回出せるようになりました。
Right, so with dark skin, previously we only had the ability to sort of change the color of your skin, but now we have this improved shine and depth, so that even if your character is in a dark environment, you will still be able to see the features of your skin.
まあ特に面白いのが東京ドームのバックスクリーンの並んでる映像を見ると、まあ同じライティング環境下なんですけど、もう全然やっぱり鮮明さが右と左で違うのがね、あそこ分かりやすいなと思います。
Yeah, if you look at the screen on the back here, we have it's the same lighting really, but they look totally different.
Are they talking about the wall? The wall looking different too?
Continuing on to a Rugadin male.
Rugadin time.
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版。
This is the updated version.
もう純粋に全部パワーアップみたいな感じになってます。
I just feel like generally we have powered him up.
やっぱり元々のこの顔のね凹凸表現というのがまあルガに影響が大きい種族なんですが、
Does mean Gosetsu's gonna look more dapper?
になったんではないかなと思います。
In general, all of the limitations we had before had a really significant effect on Rugadin faces in particular. but I think that the update has really improved them.
Yeah,
僕のフ
it
レンド
has.
にもね、やっぱルガディンすごいこだわって使ってる方いるんですけど、さらにね、
I always felt Rogadins had a more
どういったこう調整してくるのかちょっと個人的に楽しみだったりします。
rougher bestial kind of look to them, and here it's more like yeah.
はい、では続いて
More of a person kind of
More
feel to it.
humanity in the
Let's take a
face.
Yeah.
look at a female Rugadin.
こちらが現状の状態です。
This is current.
そしてアップデートにより
And
こういった形となります。
More defined
あり
eyebrow.
がとうございます。
You
大き
hear
な
those
拍手い
claps?
ただいてます。ありがと
The
うございます。
femros out there.
まあルガディン女性やっぱりこう男性と同様にですね、各パーツ制約の非常に多い状態でこれまでね、開発されていた状態でした。
So similar to the males, each part of the female face was really affected by the limitations we had.
ただやっぱりこうパーツそれぞれの精度が非常に今回高くなったことによって、まあなんかパーツ感、オブジェクト感みたいなのが減ってしっかり
how the gear looked, but like this is taking it to another level.
Oh
But
yeah.
because we've been able to improve
It's why
each
actually
part,
I was initially
they
a
now blend together better.
Lalafell.
It looks less like they're just sort of a
And
bunch of
after
objects and
Aroma
shapes
Reborn, I had to
assembled.
change
あとはこう
because I was
肌
just
の表現とか
disappointed that
頬にライトが当たった時
yeah, it was the same gear, but it was just shrunk down. I couldn't see all the intricate details of the gear.
そういったところにもご注目ください。
Also, the
All
skin,
raw with Heaven's Ward.
overall, how it looks, sort of the clarity of the skin is also improved.
だんだん化粧品のアピールしてるような気分になってきたね。
I feel like a makeup commercial
Yeah,
right
the
now.
blemishes in the cheek is a lot more
ララフェルです
visible.
ララフェル男性です。
Next, Lalafell male.
Boo! Boo
こちらが
Lalafels!
アップデート版。
More evil Lalafels.
もうね、違いがわからないぐらいこだわって
Yeah,
アップデ
they
ートし
showed
ま
this
した。
one off in UK
So
Fanfest.
we
I
actually
can't
tried
see
so
a
hard to
difference
update
outside
this
the
that
hair
we
looks
maybe
better.
can't tell the difference.
The ears,
Well,
again, kind of like the Ellison.
アップデートなんです
Looks
けど
more like an ear than instead of just like a plastic,
こうもうね
you know,
見てください。
fixture.
The hair is probably the easiest to tell the difference, but the skin and eyes have also been improved as well.
とにかく
Eyes
ララフェ
again,
ル
yep.
の
Shinier, a little bit more
男性
depth.
女性に関してはイメージを維持したま
Like
ま
the changes today, but it's a potato at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's just a potato.
ところにめちゃくちゃこだわりましたんで。
We tried really hard to maintain the image we had of Lalafels while still making the individual improvements.
可愛らしい、まあ、お人形のような、ね、雰囲気っていうのは維持しつつですね、まぶたのポリゴン、このまぶたの上にある丸みとかですね、より自然にしてですね、頬のラインはよりちょっと丸くね、綺麗に出るようにかなり細かく調整してます。3回ぐらいリテイクしたはずなので。
So while maintaining this sort of cute and doll-like appearance of the Lalafels, we did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out the face a bit better. Honestly, it took 3 separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
あとですね、初期装備のちょっと襟元見てください。これまでのこちらもね、素材に比べ
Got used to looking how you
て
do?
そう素材の質感までこう表現されてる。さっきはね、革でしたけど、こちら布で確認できるかと思います。
If you take a
Hidden?
look at the gear
Does
here,
Magna,
you can
do you-
see
do
that
you
the
usually hide your
cloth,
face and-
similar to the leather from earlier,
Yeah,
is much
animal
improved.
heads galore.
はい、では続いて、
That's
ララ
in
フェル
masks.
女性いきましょう。
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell
It's like
female.
when Mac's character actually shows their real face, you're like,
It's been
that's
updated
what
like
you look
this.
like.
ララフェル女性もですね、やっぱり先ほどお伝えした通り、男性と同じように、とにかく自然さを徹底して、
I don't know what it is about the skin pigment. It just it looks it brings it shows the shininess, the
As with the
smoothness of
Lalafell
it.
males, we wanted to
Like this,
prioritize making them
you
look
can
more
see the
This you
natural
can
difference
see the
better
difference.
down with the
Absolutely.
light skin
Looks
Lalafell.
so much better.
And we think we've opened up a lot more
Absolutely, it looks
possibilities
so
for
much
more
better.
delicate character creation now.
And again, those
まあ
eyes
特
just
に今
pop
回ね、
out.
サンプルとして褐色の肌にしてきましたけど、よりこう顔の滑
Does
ら
it break
か
out your
さ
face for
が
cutscenes so you know when
わか
my
りやすいはずなので、
what emotion your character is actually
比べたら
feeling?
一目瞭然、どれだけ
Rather than just like a Namazu head,
こ
Gwen.
こだわっていますので、ララフェル使ってる人多分いっぱいいますよね。
So with the dark skin, I think it's pretty obvious the quality of the skin on the face and the depth of the structure there.
Yes.
Do we have a lot of Lalafels here?
Boo.
Yeah, you can actually see the detail in next to the nose into the cheekbone under the eye.
Just remember, you can shine up a potato. At the end of day, is still potato.
Remember, waxy potatoes are good for roasting.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna look sexy as hell.
まあそれから角とか鱗っていうものに関しては皆さんのね、これまで公開してきたもののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調整を続けております。
So as you can see, the texture of the dark skin is improved, and also we've been taking on board your feedback from what we showed previously, and we are continuing to improve the horn and scales.
まあより精悍さが増してですね、角とか鱗部分は本当にねテクスチャー解像度がアップしたものがねかなり効果的に効いてるんじゃないかなと思います。
I think the texture, the improved textures, really help out with the horns.
Eye glow looks more natural as well in the eye.
これでヨハネさん
it looks great.
が見つかるといいね。
I hope a certain man can find his Nama now that he's graphically improved.
続いてアウラ女性いきましょう。
Where did he find his moon?
こちらが現行版です。
It's the original.
こちらがアップデート版となっています。
Oh wow, that is radical different.
アウラ滑らかなね。
Really
so
good.
much more detail in the
滑らかに表現して。
throat scales.
The scales, the horns, the eyes have been dialed back a little, but
already
like
had quite a smooth and delicate appearance.
Oh,
but,
looks
we think
so
we've been able
good.
to improve that even still.
特にアウラはですね目元、専用のシェーダーと呼ばれている専用の描画をここ目の交際
look at all the gleam and gloss and the armor pieces.
できますし、
Yeah.
今回のようにね瞳をより明確に際立たせるっていうことも可能になってます。
We've used some special shaders for the eyes, so while you can still get that look that you're used to, you can also get something slightly more defined in the eyes, like on the updated version example here.
もちろんですね、アウラを使ってらっしゃる方でですね、いやいや、正気のないこう瞳というかね、あれが好きなんだよっていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Because we are aware that among the Aura players, some of you really like that currently dead and soulless eye look that they have.
ちゃんと
It's not a dead soul. It's like an ultra shine that just really
チャレンジしてみてください。
takes away from looking at the pupils.
You can still get that, so just give it a go.
まあぜひですね、各種族こだわりのキャラメイクというのをお楽しみください。
And in general, with all of the races, please look forward to adjusting your character to your preference.
で、そこでキャラメイクなんですけど、
Firma Aura looks so good.
いじりたいですよね、
It really
皆さんね
does.
キャラクターね。
You want to get into character creation, don't you now?
So the last thing would
ちょっと今
be
条件はまだ精査中ですが、
Vieras
皆さんにですね、
and
軽
Male
装薬一
Lothgar
つ
for
プレゼン
update.
トさせていただこうと思ってます。
We're still working out the details, but I do want to get every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
まあやっぱり
Nice.
ね、グラフィックスアップデート、まあアップデートでクオリティ高くなるよとは言っ
That's
ても、
nice.
やっぱり皆さんのキャラメイクそれぞれの
For some people, that's like crack.
アップデートされたバージョン
Oh,
の
yeah,
They're
it
just
is.
giving out free crack.
I think Fantasia is going to pay half the development costs for this game these
幻
days.
想薬お配りしようかなと思いますので、ぜひですねそれを使ってこだわりのねさらに高品質な、皆さんのキャラクター作ってみてください。
Obviously, even though the update will overall raise the quality, there's still the possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
では続いてロスガルになります。
Free Fantasia hype.
Next we have
Yeah.
Oscar.
Keep in mind, when we get the benchmark app for this, you should be able to mess with character creation there as well.
I mean, the hair looks good. The skin,
さっきアウラはね目でした
I
け
don't
ど、
know. What do you think, Flynn?
There's only so much they can do with Rovgar because of how much fur there is, but there's definitely more definition in the faces. Like if you look,
you remind me that
you can see the detail.
That this is fur, not skin. So I was like, why does that look weird? And I'm like, because it's fur. It's fur, Tark.
But yeah, if you like, just under the eye, the definition is a lot more. So again, a bit more humanity to the faces of this race.
Bun Boy, let's go.
I mean,
to be
already
fair,
he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And the updated version.
The hair is so good. And the definition in the shoulder piece. Ooh, they really defined the nose.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The nose is definitely more
pronounced.
You can see it's more pointed downwards in the updated image.
Yeah.
全然違うのが多分分かっていただけると思うので、特徴をですねより強く表現しやすくなってキャラメイクの幅広がってますので、ぜひ理想のビエラ男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural, and also the distinctive features of the Vieira are much easier to draw out now. So please do go in and make the Vieira of your dreams.
では続いてビエラ女性です。
And now we have a Vieira female as well.
こちら現行の状態。
That's the original.
こちらがアップデートバージョンです。
And the updated.
これだけ黒いね。
The lips on here.
濃い色。
Definitely the lips.
まあよりダークよりの
Again, the nose.
今回のね全体的なシェード
Bit more rounded out with the shading.
So as you can see, she's quite dark-skinned, and our new shaders can handle that level of dark skin.
正直14このぐらいの暗さの肌とかテクスチャ
Shout
ー
out to all
が一番
dark
実
skin
は苦手
players.
で
There you
影に
go.
入ると全部質感
Represent.
潰れてしまって凹凸
Looks
も分からなくなるっていうのがまあ非常にね
Yeah,
や
I
っぱ開
think
発しづ
our
らかったんですけど今回ここまで
fellow
表現できるようになって
streamer
ます
Sly will be enjoying
Honestly,
these.
Historically,
Yeah, it
14
looks-
has been pretty
they
bad
look really
in
good.
terms of displaying this type of dark skin. You enter a shadowy area and it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our new shaders, that will not be an issue.
この状態でも影による陰
Very
影
nice.
それから綺麗にね感じられるようになってますし唇のね艶なんかもしっかり出てるかと思います
And even with the already dark skin, you can see the effects of lighting and shadow are very natural and look good.
続いてなんですがグラフィックスアップデートのさらに続き染色箇所が鈍いになるというお話です
And now also with the graphics update, we will talk a little bit about our 2-dye channels.
Yeah,
ちょっとサンプルいくつか
2
持ってきましたので見ていこうかと思います
I've brought some sample images, so let's take a look.
これがですね現状の状態次がまあ今まで染色
One dye,
まあこれは
red,
ね
yes.
ライトの専用
The
素料だと
minimal amount of dyes, what they
布の
usually
部分
did.
マントとね布の部分が染色可能でした
So on the left, we have the original, and then in the middle, we have the 1-dye channel dye affecting the cape.
でこれがですね
The cloth
今回
elements, yeah.
鈍い染色可能になるので
Come on.
こういったこ
Oh,
とが可能にな
yeah.
ります
But
Oh,
now you will
yeah.
have 2-dye channels to be able to create something like this.
Oh,
まあ
yeah.
本体の
Hype
カラーがね
AF.
調整できるようになり
Hype
ます
AF.
Which allows you to color the armor.
Let's
as well.
go.
続いてこちらも見てみましょうまあこちらがですね今オリジナルの状態
So this is the original status of this gear.
Do my die.
今まで
Do
の
my
染色
die.
ですね皮の部分黒にできてたわかりますね
And with our current dye capabilities, you can change just the leather color.
まあそれ以外のね布部分っていうのは
Now
染
you
色
can
できな
change
く
the
て
leather
白に
and
固
the
定されてまし
cloth.
た
However, the clothing
White?
itself would always remain white.
それが今回2箇所染色できるようになるので、まあこういった色の違い出せるようになっていきます。
But now you can dye both.
It's going to lead to such variations of
色変化が分かりや
Such
すいので、
variation.
なんか吉田センスねえなとか思わないでくださいね。
wow.
So yes, I think you can see the contrast now, and
Such
you
good-
might be able to
such
judge me for
goodness.
my color choices.
さあ続いても、こちらがオリジナル装備。
Okay.
Here's the original for a different piece of gear.
I think we could just leave her like that. She's really cute the way that
someone
was.
in my pre-company that's going to get even more purple.
More purple. Different shades of purple?
Right now, just dyeing
No,
the cloth
metallic purple.
Oh my
Dual
god.
channeled all the way.
That
is one of the cutest
In the
Makotes.
future, this is what it will look like with 2 dye channels.
ただやっぱり皮全体、皮の部分はですね、やっぱりこう
Really nice way to
装備
dye
のデータって細かくなっていて、同じ皮に見えるんですけど、
It could struggle so much more than they're making different gear now.
パーツで作られているので、やっぱ鈍い染色じゃああそこまで巻き込んでできるかというと、ちょっとそうはならないので、こういった鈍い目がどこが染色できるようになるのかっていうのは、すいません、うちのキャラクターチームのセンスを信じてやってください。
So the reason that the entire leather is not dyed is actually because the middle piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it. And this is a limitation that we will still have when creating these new gears with the 2 dye channels. So you'll just have to sort of trust in the aesthetic sense of our design team to make sure that the right parts are being dyed.
Until 3 dye channels.
できる限りですね、皆さんがおしゃれしやすく、同一素材の面積が多いところをとにかくちゃんと染色できるように。
We know this is going to be a mod, right? That someone will be able to do these extra textures. That'll be, they get banned, we get it added, and it's on trail.
But even though we can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit, we are doing our best to make sure that we are giving you the best options possible to customize your gear as much as possible and with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we are working hard on it, and we thank you for your patience.
グラフィックスアップデートの報告、ファンフェスではね、ここまで。
UI update.
今後これらの要素はですね、黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、プロデュースされたライブなどをやって、実際実機でね、こう光を当てて動かしたりしながらまたお伝えしていこうと思いますので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
No, hopium. Make it a personal one. I don't care about everything else. Just, I want to
today, but I will be giving ongoing updates up to the release of Dawn Trail in PLLs and such, so please keep an eye out for that.
Where's he going?
すいません、ちょっと水もらえないですか?
Get a drink of water, I think.
今気づいた、用意されてない。あ、来た。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。さすがに口カラッカラだった。すいません、すいません。
Unfortunately, if you stand up here for this long, your throat will get dry.
Drink the whole thing, boss.
うまい。うまい。
Amazing.
よいしょ。さあ、では続いて、各種お知らせに入っていこうかと思います。
DPS meter.
So let's move on to some more additional updates.
で、ここからはですね、この 7.0 黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、行われることをちょっとご紹介していきます。
These updates will pertain to the time period before Dawn Trail's release.
さあ、まず動作環境の変更がグラフィックスアップデートによって行われます。
So we will be having our updated system requirements.
すでにね、お知らせさせていただいてますが、ぜひご確認の上ですね、準備の方よろしくお願いします。
We have announced these previously, but if you have not yet taken a look at them, please do and make sure that your system is up to spec.
PC 環境でプレイされている方で、やべえ、まだ準備できてないっていう方。
Some would recommend. Some would say the recommended is the minimum.
Yeah.
結構いらっしゃいますね。まだ結構いらっしゃいますね。まだ結構いらっしゃいますね。向こうもだ。なるほど、結構いらっしゃいますね。この日本のファンフェスティバルではですね、各種
good news, folks. You could just go out and instead of getting a new graphics card, just get a PS5 or an Xbox Series S or X. And that will cover you.
まだですね、グラフィックスアップデートに備えていらっしゃらない方はですね、ぜひ協賛ブースの方にお立ち寄りいただいて
And
で
every
すね。
6 years, then you just buy the next generation console, and bam, you are up to date with Final Fantasy
And
XIV.
it's cheaper than buying a new rig every couple of years.
And device makers today, and they have a special booth set up so you can look at the equipment. So if you're not yet updated, maybe take a look over there and consider what upgrades you need.
はい、では続いて、すでに、お知らせ何度もしていますが、フリートライアル拡大しております。
That's already went live, right?
Previously, we have also expanded the free
Yes,
trial.
because we've had
すでにね、パッチ 6.5 から
level 70 dungeons already done on free trial.
0、4.x シリーズへと拡大しています。
We have expanded the free trial through 4.x.
まだですね、14の世界に飛び込んでいらっしゃらないお友達とかね、ご家族とか、興味持ってるよみたいな方を、見つけた時にはですね、ぜひフリートライアルから若葉をこうバッて植え付けて、参加させていただけると嬉しいです。
So if you have any friends or family, or you just run into someone who's like, I was considering playing, please foist this upon them as much as you can.
続いて Xbox、いよいよ
Yes, be a 14 evangelist.
2月に OBT を開始いたします。
As far as Xbox goes, we will be beginning the open beta test in February.
こちらはですね、2月21日頃、ちょっとまだ
I will be trying
前
that
後
out.
数日ずれる可能性があるんですけど、
Incoming wave of new players.
オープンベータを開始させていただこうと
Be
思
nice.
ってます。
Our current plan
Yes.
is to open
Welcome
beta,
newbies,
begin
like
the
we
open
did
beta
with
our
around the
refugees.
21st.
Be
Plans
nice.
could still change a few days in either direction, but that's what we're aiming for.
ぜひですね、Xbox ユーザーの皆さん、プレイの上でですね、この OBT から新たな
So,
冒険
21st of
備え
February,
るためにも
rough
ね、
date.
冒険スタートしていただけると嬉しいです。
I really hope that a lot of Xbox players will get started right from beta and join us in 14.
Xbox ゲーマーの皆さんとですね、光の戦士としてエオールゼアでお会いできるのを楽しみにしております。
And I look forward to meeting a lot of Xbox players as Warriors of Light in game.
そして
This is awesome.
続い
It's
て
very
は、こちら新たなるクロスオーバークエス
The
ト
Path Infernal
16、の旅路、順調にですね、もうマスターアップしております。
When are you getting back to
And
this
we are
talk?
continuing our development of this
Great
new
question.
crossover with FF16.
こちら
The DLC was so good.
リリース4月上旬
Yeah,
公開
for
予定
what?
とさせてい
6
ただ
hours
き
of
ま
content?
す。
So
about
this will
5
be
hours.
released in early April.
Early April? All right, yeah. Just in time for my birthday. Nice. Another minion, another mount.
出していこうかなと思いますので、欧州ファンフェスティバルでね、お伝えした通り多数の報酬ご用意しております。
So we are planning to release this just before the hype peaks for Dawn Trail, and as we've mentioned previously, we do have quite a nice variety of rewards for those who complete it.
またファイナルファンタジー16はですね、先日 DLC 第1弾も、リリースしてですね、その世界さらに拡大中です。
So, and also we have released our first DLC for 16, you might be aware.
ファイナルファンタジー14 7.0 を待つ間にファイナルファンタジー16のプレイもぜひよろしくお願いしますと、
And Soka was on
ファイナルファン
fire
タジー
for the
16プロデュー
remix
サ
of
ーの
Omega's
吉田さん
music.
から伝言を預かっております。
Contenders.
And I happen to have a
Yeah,
message
other
from
listen
the
to
producer of
Iconoclasm.
FF16, someone
It
named
is
Mr.
so
Yoshida,
fire.
who says that while you're waiting for Dawn Trail, you should give 16 a try.
すでにプレイしてくださった皆さんも DLC 含めよろしくお願いしますとくれぐれも伝えてくれと申し使っております。はい。
And also to those of you who are already playing 16,
Because by
please
PS5,
check out
Final
the
Fantasy
DLC,
16
and
is
thank
also
you very
cheaper than
much.
a new graphics card.
さあ、なんとか
Especially if you want to fight in the 70K 90 Ti raid.
気がするので、さあ、フ
Yeah.
ァンフェス始めましょうか。
We're ending right on time. おい、待て待て、吉田さん。何か忘れてませんか？
忘れてる？何か？
Am I forgetting something?
ロス？
Uh-oh.
ロス？え？
Something surprise.
ロスある？あ、
Frothgar?
ウクラマト？
Oh.
Ukramato, yes.
ああ、
Yes.
そうだった。そう、ミコッテだと思ってたんですよ。
Furry Makote.
I totally thought Wukumat was the Mikote.
ご覧いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's look.
Here's our Femgar video.
Femgar. Lord.
Definitely not as hunched as the males.
Yeah. More upright.
They're gonna have the easier time of equipping gear. Thank you, love.
Hello, Mrs. Flynn.
Good to see. Dark says hello. Got a little back.
Would you have to get my room locked?
You can just about see him.
All I gotta say is, man, I don't know if I can dig these hairy armpits. Get it? Get it? Because there are furry all over.
Don't be sexist. Women are allowed to grow it out these days.
Sure. Absolutely.
Some good variation. お待たせいたしました。黄金のレガシーでは残る最後の種族であるロスガルの女性をプレイヤーキャラクターとして実装させていただきます。
Thank you. After a long wait, we will finally be implementing the last race, female Hrothgar.
Last race. That's it. No more. Until 10.0. We can all be Moogles.
We did our best to straightforwardly make these as sleek and strong looking as possible.
こちら設定ですが、イルサバードに由来する種族となっており、ロスガルね、もともとイルサバード大陸に出自を持ってます。
As you know,
South
what we
Ilsabard.
have for the Hrothgar currently is that they hail from Ilsabard.
比較的ね出生率、設定もう出ているので、これまでもお伝えしてきたんですが、女性の出生比率が少ない種族ですが。
Ooh, predisposition for leadership. Cool. I like that.
They are a matriarchal society.
Already, but female Hrothgar are typically rare, but they do have surpassing leadership qualities.
今回の物語に登場するトラル大陸ではですね、ヤクテル樹海が今回本拠地。
Turali people with shared interest, the Xaral, call Yaktel home.
They have a home in Yaktel.
彼女らとの出会いというのにもぜひご期待ください。
So please look forward to meeting them.
もちろんね、プレイヤーの皆さんがキャラクターとしてご自身のね、キャラクターとして選択可能になります。
And of course, you will be able to play as them as well.
種族の追加は大変なので、最後にしたいと私常々この10年言ってまいりました。
Well, if a female Hrothgar is being chased around by a bunch of male Hrothgars, that is law accurate. Because it's one queen to many males.
One queen to many males.
Because the females that leave are among the lost clan.
And I'd like to say this will be the last one, but perhaps I can't. It depends on you.
Yeah, you get a bunch more Xbox players, a little bit more cheddar, huh? And you can make a new race.
Of course, our Wuklamat that we introduced earlier is also a female Hrothgar, and she is really a lovely character. So
yeah,
look
she's a
forward
cutie.
to meeting her.
さあ、これでようやく。忘れ物も皆さんにお伝えしましたので、基調講演も
Come on, one more surprise. Give us one more surprise.
Okay, and now with that, we are finally done with the keynote.
では最後こちらを紹介して締めにしたいと思います。
But at the very end, I would like to show you one more quick thing.
Ah, hell yeah!
Oh, the artwork
looks good. Please look forward to it. Hi.
Who's that on top?
So with this art from Yoshida Akiko, we will end the keynote. Thank you.
I don't know.
黄金のレガシーちゃんと出します。2024年に出します。発売となります。
We will, I assure you, released on trail in 2024.
That's our speculation now.
Yeah, that one character at the top. Who is this? I wonder if she's from the advanced civilization.
And we will get the information on when the pre-order date is, as well as all of the collectors' information and special bonuses as soon as we can.
こちらの後ね、見たことないキャラクターがいたりもするんですが、ぜひそのあたりはね、ちょっとご想像してワクワクしていただけると嬉しいです。
This is our first fan fest, hasn't shown the collector's edition.
Characters you won't have met before in this art, so
that Makote on the right, I think might be new.
Turn out to be and get hype.
さあではケイツさん、
That's gotta be
ありがとうございました。
That's white-haired.
ありがとうございました。
No, that is true. Yeah, we're missing the twins and Graha in that image.
ファンフェスティバルオープニングに移ってまいりたいと思います。まずはこの方々お呼びしたいと思います。株式会社スクエアエニックス代表取締役社長桐生隆、そしてファイナルファンタジーシリーズブランドマネージャーの北瀬義則です。どうぞ。
All right, that's the end of the keynote.
Yep, 2 hours, 4 minutes.
Oh, we got the CEO coming out.
I guess it's Mr. AI, man.
ありがとうございます。では、晴れの日本ファン
Did we have a letter from the CEO this year?
皆さんにぜひご挨拶お願いします。
I believe we did. When he's saying, yeah, we're pushing for more AI technologies and all that jazz.
Oh, okay. Good. Any talk about NFTs and blockchain?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. Idiots.
I still can't believe this guy's is in his 50s.
Yeah, he looks like he's 22, 23.
Yeah.
ピクトマンサーのですね、発表を聞いてしまってですね、頭の中が今ちょっと真っ白になってまして、ちょっと皆さんに助けていただければと思うんですけれども、私も皆さんご存知の通り、黒魔同士で普段やってるんですけれども、ピクトマンサーですね、私やってみようと思うんですけれども、
Yeah, we are missing the twins and Graha here in the
私と一緒に
image.
立ち回り助けてくださる方はぜひ拍手をお願いします。ありがとうございます。バイパーの方で一緒に戦っている時にですね、私が栄唱している間助けてくださる方、拍手をお願いします。そしてですね、全部のジョブをやってらっしゃる方で、私がユカペロしている時にですね、助けてください。拍手お願いします。
I guess I should be in that server to see what the hell they're talking about.
すいません、こんな感じでですね、普段ここにいる北瀬さん、吉田さんにもですね、助けていただきながら、本当に私も一人の
not getting any sort of translation on it.
日々楽しませて
Not just yet, but Aluna could be working on it.
皆さんとのつながり、絆というところでですね、
Oh, if you see the CEO in game, help him. He wants to play Pictomancer. I want to play Pictomancer.
ありがとうございます。では北瀬さんからも
Carry him if you have to.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。
No, you're the CEO. Do not buy carries. That is bad. That is banned.
ブランドマネージャー、FF のブランドマネージャーということで紹介されたんですけども、ブランドマネージャーって何ぞやってみんな思ってると思うんですけど、ファイナルファンタジーってね、いろいろなタイトル、例えばシアトリズムだったり、ピクセルリマスターだったり、セブンリメイクだったり、そして16や14などいろいろなタイトルがある中で、そのタイトルのそれぞれの責任者たちが定期的に集まって会議をするんですね。各タイトルの情報共有だったり、もしくはファイナルファンタジー全体の決め事だったりをその会議で。
But Moses is expressing his gratitude to everyone who turned up today and to us watching at home.
ドイツ語の名称とかもそういう場で話し合われるんですけど、僕なんかねどっちかというと雑なので、こういうのヨシピ別に自分で決めちゃっていいんだよって言うんですけど、ヨシピはね几帳面なのでパワポを用意して議案1みたいな感じで。これこういう理で変えたんですけどみたいな感じで承認みたいな。
It all comes down to that guy, Yoshi P, who saved the company. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Truth. Truth.
Yoshi P.
Katase is describing his experience as FF brand manager.
皆さんね、14ね、10年ここまでやってきて、皆さんね、ここ14を信頼して10年来たと思うんですけども、こうきっちり仕事しますので、今後の10年も信頼してついていっていただいて大丈夫だと思いますので、皆さんよろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。いやしかしお二人どうですか、この東京ドームのど真ん中に立つっていう気分はどんな感じですか？感想なんか。
本当にですね、見渡す限り人でですね、本当にありがとうございます。
Wow.
すごい緊張してます。はい。
That's crazy.
いやもう僕はそれこそ40年50年前になっちゃうけど、小学生の頃とか中学生の頃は野球部でやってて、将来野球の選手になりたいなと思ってたんですけど、まさか野球の選手じゃなくてゲームの制作者としてこの舞台に立つとはね、全く思ってませんでした。
そう、昨日もちょっと僕も実は中学まで野球やってたので、やっぱどうしてもキャッチボールがしたくて
ずる
グルホームとボールありますよ裏に。なので後でどっかこっそり辺ではい、昨日はね軍さんとソケンと僕キャッチボールしてたんで大変楽しかったです。
All right. Potentially gushing over the arena at a minute.
and over themselves. Yeah, so that's about it for the keynote. We'll lower their conversation here. What do you think, boss?
Yep. Always tight when we get that full trailer. Holy crap, the new zone. Futuristic. Holy, like, this is what Shadowbringers. It's, here's what we're used to. We're going into the past, so here's what we're used to. Future.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Again, I just like, oh my god, are we going to Neptune in Destiny? It just screamed Lightfall to me, but yeah, I guess it does have some grounding in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So can't wait to dive into that.
Yeah, Relic Grind is going to be a lot of fun this week.
Oh yeah, I mean we haven't talked in like seems like 2 months now, so
it feels like that. Yeah,
plenty to talk about. And
30 million players reached, folks. That was the banner.
30 million players. Wow. That's pretty cool. The fact that I nailed a Pictomancer, I just think that it was such an easy one to get.
Yeah.
That people didn't want to believe it. So they're like a green mage, and
the chat is like it could be green because of the turtles are green, but oh god, just realized that shit was a triple threat.
Beastmaster too, yeah.
Yeah, so we had Leonardo with the dual swords.
The dual swords.
And Donatello with the bow staff, both combined.
Fair, yeah. Viper, them being reptilian, Viper.
Jesus.
The Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, the artist.
Whoever planned that t-shirt, bravo.
Yeah, bravo. So yeah, the fact that I squealed at Pictomancer, I think the particle effects are pretty awesome. How it plays is going to be a whole nother story. They said it's not going to be full DPS like Black Mage, but it's not going to be full support, I guess, like Dancer. It's going to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, definitely. The new jobs look fun. Pictomancer is one, unless I'm playing it, I would want to purposely turn off the effects if there's more than one. Because that does seem a bit over the top with its flashiness
and anime style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do limited anyway, so I only see
so good.
The main stuff that's really needed. So I'll see like bubbles on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I need to be in that bubble, but I don't get to see everyone's,
Yeah, that's
1, 2, 3
right.
combos.
It'll raid set and it's way too distracting.
Yeah. I know some people
I need to see
love to
where
have
all
that.
The flares are coming from.
I know some people love to see that, but like you throw in those particle effects plus these new ones that are anime style, and it might give you brain overload seizures.
Yeah,
it's all sorts of different kinds of colors going at you. So but yeah, please look forward to it. But yeah, we'll sign out for here. For YouTube, Flynn, where can people find you, sir?
You can find past episodes of my podcast, the Within Crisis Podcast, at Within Crisis Podcast over on YouTube. You can find me streaming live starting the week after this goes up. Over on Twitch at Within Crisis, playing like a Dragon Gaiden, playing more 14, hanging out with Tark over on the Relic Grind Thursday nights. You know where we are.
We know where we are. And I'm Tarkoth with Tarkoth Gaming. You can find me Twitch, Twitter, X, YouTube, whatever they call it next week, all at Tarkoth Gaming. I try to make it simple for you. But yeah, you can also find me on the Relic Grind Thursdays on Ready Check Raideo. Also Saturday nights I stream there as well, currently playing the Remedyverse and in the middle of Control, which is pretty freaking awesome. Pretty awesome. But yeah, until next time, y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you folks soon. Peace, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and massage that like button, drop a comment down below, and hit subscribe for more content. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. End of line.